play. These three words, they're the ones that I live by. With bug eyes, there's nothing that he can't find. We all fly, don't give Buckman the stink eye. Do or die, Schmuel Buckman's an old guy. Schmuel rock and roll, Schmuel rock and roll. Go toe to toe with Buckman, he will eat your freaking soul, no doubt. It's Schmuel rock and roll, Schmuel rock and roll, Schmuel rock and roll. We get buck with Buckman, we know you're up to something.
Well, that was a lag. Sorry about that, kids. Happy Tuesday, everyone. And I hope you're having a great time. Schmuel Buckman, I apologize for changing the time a little bit, but Hughesy's show ran much longer than expected. And so here we are. All right, let's rock and roll. We got an interesting show for tonight. Whoop, I gotta take my boy out of the scene. Bob Levy should be joining us shortly. And a couple of very cool people have the link, but being it is what it is, I don't know if they're going to be able to make it, but Bob is very cool, so he'll be the guy. It's Schmuel Buckman. It's Tuesday. It's the last Tuesday of the year. Congratulations, everyone, on making it another year. I guess we got to go to January 1st. And excuse the noise as I fold the paper. I know it's annoying. And orange Sharpie tonight. So that's me. I want to say thank you, everyone, for being here. Starting off with, I was going to say 38, but Twitter's on here, so God only knows what Twitter is giving us for numbers. But thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching and supporting. You're all quite amazing, and hats off to you, especially for the boomer that I am. Look at that. We've even got Echo Pineapple in the chat. I love the Echo. Come tribute only easy. And Echo, I know you're on vacation. I'm going to send you the link just in case you're sitting around a computer. But I can't do two things at the same time, apparently. I was going to send Echo a link and continue to talk, and my brain froze. And yeah, The Final Boss, great chat. We probably have like, I don't know. I kind of think we've got one of the best chats around. If not the best. All the cool people are here. So, thank you guys. And yeah, Cam Up Pineapple. The pineapple has the link. And so, I am in a cottage in Ireland waiting for the missus to come to bed. No PC or laptop or inclination. Well, I understand the no PC or laptop, but no indication. I don't believe that. Rock Bottom has the best chat. Somebody remind me later that I have a quick Ray story to tell you guys. Real streamers always have a hanky nearby. I just ran in from outside. I had to go somewhere, and it's fucking freezing, and my nose is running. Go catch it! Ah! All right. So let's start off with the good stuff, and the good stuff is the next couple of days memberships are still $1.99, and every member counts. And we will be doing a members only stream or a stream with members only chat. One of the two, haven't figured it out yet. On New Year's Day, because we want to celebrate the New Year's and we want to celebrate you guys. So there will be that. We have Super Tip available at supertip.gg/Buckman. And I would appreciate those. And wow, I'm looking at my vid on YouTube, and I'm very, very out of focus there. All right. And let's just do this. All right. So we've got memberships. We've got super tip. We've got super chats. So I want to thank everyone who's been a supporter of that. It's really helpful. And I guess Thursday I'll get charged another $50 from Evie Mux. And then I was on Hughesy's show, and this like notice came up on my screen. Apparently, StreamYard is either merged or been bought or something like right now. So there we go. And the hat has been very. I found it, and I got it. I won't reveal my secret here, but I will send anyone the link to the hat place if and they ask. So did Hughesy's show. That was wild and fun. I really enjoyed it. And we got to do some stuff over there that we don't normally get to do here, so that was cool. So thank you guys, and let us go over to that infamous Elon Musk site and tell those people we're going to be leaving Twitter. And Echo, I'm actually not ignoring anybody. I'm just involved in trying to do two things at the same time. And Chris Mack's comments are always welcome. So what would we say? Leaving X? Leaving X for the Knight. Join us on YouTube. I know. Very unprofessional of me. I'm a boomer. I wear diapers. Let's see. What else? I don't know. There were other things about me tonight. Very insightful little argument. All right. So let's get the hell out of this X thing. I swear it's like makes me think I've got more people watching than I do, and that is a no-no, because I, unlike other people, like to live in reality. So There we go. And I do need a producer. And I would love the final boss to do it. But I don't know that we're going to. I don't know that he's. I think he's a busy fella. But yeah, I'd like the final boss. And I'm trying to get a. I know it's ridiculous to look for this, but I kind of want to get somebody that I trust. And for some reason, I trust the final boss. I might be an idiot for that. Schmuel is dressed like he was pushed in a wheelchair directly from the bus to the sled. Yeah, and I've got my my old people glasses on. Doomspayer, can Ava be your new producer? I think that's very funny, and yeah, she's welcome to be. If you guys don't mind seeing asshole flashed across the screen all night long, and Doomspayer send NPS Dan the link. No, I'm making him wait. He what do you call it? He chose not to stream or accept links or anything with me. And so I'm going to make him wait until the end of the year. So maybe next year. Supposedly, I ignored a comment by Chris Mack. Very fucking funny. Depends on you're wearing. Great joke, Chris. That was fucking great. And Chris Mack, for you guys, I don't necessarily put up all of his posts, but I do. Did I not put the right link up? I do. Chris Max. Fuck, I just put it up again. Chris Mack is one of those people that behind the scenes I listen to, take his advice. And Chris Mack, different than a lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot of people. Actually, all your chats are great, but we do get the ones that want to direct me into bad things. And Chris Mack is not that guy. Actually, a serious fella. And I think I have the correct super tip link up and replace the pinned message, and we did that. So there we go. I am wiped, man. I loved doing Hughesy's show, but it went a lot longer than I thought, and it was a bit draining on this old brain of mine. But there you go. Thank you, Chris Mack. I got it. Mint Diggity. Probably one of my favorites. Who don't love Schmuel versus Dan? No need to squash. I'm in agreement with you, Mint. I think it's pretty cool. So, yeah, and look, Chris, this is what it's Doomspay. I'm sorry, 2D's chat is moving faster and the show doesn't start for 30 minutes. It is the way it is, right? I'm lucky that I've got anybody watching, so I'm happy with it. And Rocco is a talent. I do not know where Panhandler is. I will send him the link, but not until 9 o'clock. And once we do that, we'll rock and roll. Because Levy's coming in, so I want to give Bob some time. Sorry, excuse me for that, fellas. No shit doing, but popular shows have unfunny chats. And although look, let's be honest, I love super chats and we treat them with the respect that they're due, and we can't put up all the free chats, but we do. This may be the one show that I see that has super chats and has super tips, and still looks at the free chat, reads it, and puts you guys up. So That's the that I think is important. So we'll go with that. All right. Take those shades off, Buckman. You don't know the eyes are your meal ticket. Thank you, unbanned Josh Denny fan. I do know the eyes are that. Unfortunately, my eyes are killing me from staring at the screen in the wind. So I just put in some drops and they'll come off in a few minutes. Although when I took them off in the earlier show, a couple of the gals were like asking me to put them back on. And I don't know was that a fear or whether they liked them. That's the deal. And honey baked ham is the right. Tim's Totality became a member. Now, somebody want to answer a question for me? Is Tim's Totality Teamster Tim or is it an African American person? Because I've heard both. So I don't know. But if it is Teamster Tim, I was very disappointed that you slighted me the other night when you were on KB show. But there you go. And my what's his name here? You, my friend, have a really good idea, and I don't know if hold on, let me see. All right, you want to help out an old man? How do I don't know how to put up I do not know how to put up a poll on YouTube while I'm doing this midstream. But we can. Somehow we can figure that out. If somebody wants to put it in the chat, I'm happy to do it.
Hey, where are you, David?
Hey, I got somebody listening in the background because that just popped up. Yes, lots of Tims in the Dabbleverse. Tim is a rather common name, although I can't say. Oh, I do actually know several off the top of my head. I was going to say I didn't know anybody. So that's the deal with that. Like I said, the glasses will come off in a little bit, but you don't want you guys. You don't want to see these old man eyes. So, but I have to laugh. I think I'm gonna try to pull clips of it for tomorrow. I haven't had a chance to do it yet, and let's just bring this guy in. He doesn't. He's too big of a name to be waiting. Good evening, Bob Levy.
Hey, how are you, man? Nice, nice job beating up that woman today. My God, you're vicious. Jesus Christ.
I thought I lost.
Well, you did, but I'm just saying, like, you had some good jabs, and I respect Arbor for one thing. Now, listen to this. And, like, probably more, but I don't know. But where's the chat? There it is. She said that she wasn't offended by trans jokes, right?
Uh huh.
And I threw a lot in the chat, and she watches it, and she didn't say anything. So to me, she took, you know what I mean? She wasn't mad over a joke because she
No,
said,
she's
she
yeah,
was saying that
she's a
she
good
worked,
egg with
yeah,
the trans stuff.
she works really hard. And I wrote in there, yeah, I heard you work your balls off. You know what I mean? Like I had fucking, they were like sevens people. You know what I mean? It was solid in there, and she didn't
The
lose it.
Bob Levy we all come to know and expect.
Yeah, look at us, how cool we look with glasses.
I
Panhandle
know.
better have some glasses. Play that clip that guy put up with you, Dave, and fucking Panhandle from last night. That is fucking hilarious.
I will. The one where I was rude.
Yes, and
Yeah.
the looking around the room and everything, it was probably the funniest thing I've seen in a while.
I thought I was gonna have that show was supposed to go an hour. So I thought it would end at 6:15 and then I would have like an hour and a half or so to get this
Mhm.
show up. And I did not get a chance to do it was crazy. I didn't get a chance to do clips and he went early. There was so many changes.
So you're making excuses.
Glenn,
Wait, you're making
60,
excuses. You're
six,
making
seven.
wait. You're making excuses why the show's gonna suck already. That's bullshit. You're better than that, Schmuel.
No, the show's not going to suck. The show's going to be great. I'm just not going to have clips. Glenn, 67.40 for $2.
You're right.
You're you totally ate shit on Husey earlier. That's an opinion. Not you're allowed.
It was good.
I didn't think I did. I thought I did all right.
It was even, I would say. It was good. She got you, with the diaper line. That was like, I was like, how is he going to recover from that one? I know that would hurt me. So I get, like, we're in the same age group and that shit. So I was like, fuck this dude.
Well, the diaper thing didn't hurt me. Let me put this up because he's absolutely right. At Connor Swim for $5. Take a cue from Bob and hide those lidless monstrosities.
Thank you.
He's talking about my eyes. My and then earlier there was a chat that said take the glasses off because those eyes are your meal ticket. Don't you understand that or something
Well,
along those lines?
they kind of are.
Yeah, I like them. I'm happy that I can see at them. That's really the biggest part. The diaper thing doesn't offend me.
Now I know.
The age thing, none of that shit bothers me. My only issue with that was Ava gets all pissed off when people generalize about trans people, but it's okay for her to generalize about boomers and other things. That was the point I was trying to get across. I probably didn't do it successfully.
No, it was
but
that was your highlight. I thought that was like that you should have closed with that. I like that. That was good.
yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm laughing inside when you say you should have closed with that, as if you thought
It was good.
I had put that, as if you thought I thought that up beforehand.
No, but
It
I'm
was
just saying if you would have closed with that, everyone would be fucking sucking on your wrinkled balls right now, and you know
all
that.
right. Diablo Sandwich is hitting us with a $2 super chat. That's perfect. It's like the two old Muppets in the balcony.
Damn right, brother.
And so there we go. And I I'll put up my favorite troll. Dr. Mega G. Buckman, you think Melton and Carl are the best looking men and that Ava has a great rack. Your eyes don't work as good as you think. Allow me to live in my fantasy world. And
I was a
I
little
think
hurt.
Carl's a good looking guy. Isn't Carl a good looking guy?
What the fuck is the matter with you?
I don't want to get you in gay humor like right off the bat, but
like if we were on an island, would I fuck him?
yeah,
I mean,
you would, I'm sure.
well, it would probably be easy with those club feet. He can't run away from me. But I mean, no, I mean, I don't even look at a guy that way. I mean, that's
See,
kind of gay. Is that her?
yeah, when the fuck did I say that, Grandpa? You just made that up.
don't
Yes,
know.
I did.
Which one is she talking
That's
about? I don't know who she's talking about. Give it a link.
The both of us. The both of us. So
Yeah,
there we
you
go.
want to
But yeah,
beat up
we are the
another
man.
old man today, huh, Ava? Is that what you want? You want a second
Oh,
victim? Huh? You fucking elder abuser.
Oh my God. And it's interesting. Well, we can support one boomer in Stuttering John, but not me.
Yeah.
You know,
It's all right.
yeah, because he's right. But let's not get sidetracked there, Bob.
No,
Let's
we can't do
we need to be talking about how wonderful I am. I don't want to go into that other stuff. Hey, are you doing? Do you have a New Year's Eve show tomorrow?
No, I'm going to be off. So I did enough corporate parties, as these people say. Like, I was doing private stuff, So it was fun. I did enough. It's time to relax again.
Wow.
It's all good.
Wow. I went in. I'm going in to look at that clip from last night, and
Hmm.
I'm laughing because somebody's sticking it to me.
Where?
That was dirty. That was dirty Jersey, right? The clip.
No, I don't think it was. Maybe it was. I don't know. It's just a little quick one on Twitter.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's a
it is
quick
him.
one. Oh,
He's got
no,
a lot of
it's
good
not.
stuff up.
Yeah, it's Dirty Jersey coming up strong at the end of the year, right? And
No, yeah,
you
I've
know,
seen a lot of him lately.
I gotta say, right?
Hmm.
Chatter's number one, right? In our universe, and Clippers number two. And even though I'm saying one and two, they're both very close. We wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't exist without them,
Who the fuck is we,
right?
motherfucker? Yeah. I mean,
Well,
look, it makes it so much easier than fucking having to cut it up yourself. Like, I think Cardiff like cuts up his stuff himself. Like, fuck that shit, you know? They do a whole fucking thing
yeah,
they cut up. Like, and the Shulina, they cut it all up. It's so much easier just to fucking grab a fucking anywhere from 10 minutes to 40 minutes.
but
They
it's
take that
tough
all.
going through that. I,
Mhm.
I don't know. It's tough. I'll tell you what. For me, I don't. I really don't do clips more because I'm incapable, as opposed to having any kind of philosophical difference with them.
Mhm.
The only ones that make me nuts are even the ones that are like 4 or 5 minutes long, or just a few minutes long. But it's somebody I can't stand, and I'm like, I've already seen the clip once, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this asshole again.
But you got to think of the people.
I know, I do, I do. And it's funny. The one clip that got of of all the shows that I've done with clips,
Mhm.
the one that got the most viewers and got them to stay on the longest was me doing a clip of BYB that I was on, which blew me away because I was thinking I felt like nobody lets you do a clip. Hey, if anybody has the the clip that Bob is talking about with me being rude last night, if you want to post that or send it to me,
It's like right
that would
there.
be.
I could have done it. Look, it's right on Twitter, man. I got it. I'll send it to you. It's
All right,
fucking.
send it to me.
It's just the
I
panhandle.
can't, I don't want to ask you to work,
No, no. I got to
Bob.
do it sometime. You know. It was just so funny. Panhandler's face when you were talking. It was just looking around. It was probably I never laughed. You were angry at Dave. It was just great. It was a perfect clip. Where is
I
it?
was, yeah. I happen
Oh,
to be a
Stevie
bit
Lou
of an.
tagged it too. Okay, that's where I seen it from. I think.
Yeah,
Here,
I'm supposed to send. I was trying to get Stevie Lou on, but he likes to play hard to get.
a lot of the girls are like that in
So
the Appleverse.
Connor Swim for $5. Bob, in your experience, is it good broadcasting to interrupt your co-host to read a super chat asking for panhandler?
No, it's like like people say, everybody works on. They walk around on eggshells with me around, So you got to fucking be careful, If I talk, you just shut down and fucking cower with your hands over the back of your head so you don't get hit.
What do you call it? It's funny for me because sometimes what happens is like I want to hear what the guest says, right? Like that's
Not
or the
me.
co-host, I should
Not
say.
when I'm doing
Right.
it.
I want to listen to what they're saying, and then I see the super chat, and then I'm like, I lose focus because I feel bad that somebody spent money, so I want to put that up, and then I don't want to insult the other guy, and but panhandler, I just insult them. There's not much that's what's going to happen. And the one thing I have to say about when I watch myself in clips
Mhm.
is the
It's
amount of
hard to come,
starts and
right?
stops I have in a sentence.
Uh, I thought you were gonna say it's hard to come. Come
I
on,
haven't
man.
had a
Give me,
problem
give
doing.
me a
I
fucking hint
haven't had a
on some of
problem.
these.
I haven't had a problem doing that. I haven't had a problem doing that.
Okay, but to
So,
yourself, I'm just saying. Jesus Christ.
there we go.
Bieber
I come to
knocked
myself a
everything out of
lot.
him. He's got nothing left. He doesn't want to play. You're not even playful tonight. Jesus Christ, Panhandle, get in here. My God.
You know me, I'm very serious. And I find it funny that people think I'm a prick because anybody who saw me at Hackamania when I was playing Bubble Craps, it was like, just get away from me. Get away from me. I was lucky anybody talked to me after that. It was, and I look, nah, I'm a sweet, lovable old man.
No, I know that.
And,
I know that.
you know, so there we go. I did send Stevie Lou the link.
Okay.
So, well, my panhandler will send it to him in a little bit. And let's see if we can get this up here. I hate Twitter is a pain. I Twitter's a pain in the ass with videos, right? Like, yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know why, but let's see if we can pull this up. We can.
Yeah, I
Hopefully
think
the
so.
right one. Hopefully the right one comes out. Well, add that fucker to the screen. Excuse the language there, people. We'll go back and transition. I'm gonna make it full screen, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Don't be offended, Bob.
No, I love it. It's great. You got to see the eyes.
I wanted to. So this was my I. So I listened to, and I have to, because Panhandler said he didn't want to talk about it. So well, the Chad credit card thing, right? And did you listen to his explanation, Dave? Pay attention, please. Did you his ex basically? Well, you heard it because Kevin was saying that, oh, they left the lockers open, right?
Okay.
And then Chad said, oh, there was another guy who was doing it, whatever.
Yeah,
I
something like
got
that.
more convinced than ever that what happened was
Come on, that's fucking gold.
it, it is Panhandler is he's fun to stream with. He's also a pain in the ass, but he's fun to stream with. And Terry Nee sent us this. We learned last night that Evie Mux does not put up milestone chats,
No, you have to
So-
find them. Yeah.
and it's quite the pain in the ass. So if Cigarette Jones there in the background can find the chat, would you put it up? And if not, thank you, Terry Nee. The fact, Bob, that I have any members, let alone the number that I do, blows me away.
Nice.
I'm like, don't you people have a life? I think they're just waiting for me to die on stream. That's going to be my
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would put money on that happening. Like, there's a good chance of that, right? I mean,
yeah.
it's 50-50. It's not a bad bet.
Yeah.
There it is.
Terry Nee celebrates 1 month of membership. Do you two know a good urologist? I actually do. Do you, Bob?
No.
Come on, you got to get the finger up the ass every now and then.
No. Isn't that for your dick? That doctor?
Yeah, well, they're checking your prostate
Oh,
with
jeez.
the finger. They're doing a reach, like they're reaching in, and hopefully, if they rub it just the right way, a little prosthetic massage,
The little clear stuff comes out.
fantastic.
Dude, that's
Now they can get the white stuff coming out too if they want.
yeah.
And,
No, I don't have a problem with my dick yet, so thank God.
Well, I'm one of those lucky people that I had prostate cancer when I was 47. So
Good for you.
it,
Listen to you bragging about getting it at a
fuck,
young age.
let's fucking cheer. Let's cheer it on.
Here's to you. Here's my last Modelo, or whatever, fucking Mexican water. It's pretty good, but
I think it's the number one selling beer in the United States.
it's not bad. It reminds me, like, when we were younger, we drank, like, Miller Lite. It seems like Miller or something like Miller. That's what I'd say it would taste like.
Oh yeah.
not bad,
Oh, look at this. So we have to put this up because he did put it in chats, So, Caps, I'm so sorry. At Stealth Chaos at Echo Pineapple. It's called being real. Fuck Fasawi.
Fuckface.
Fuckface. And poor Stealth. Stealth is he was sending super chats on the Husey stream, right? Like 200 yen. I look up 200 yen is $1.28. I'm like, Stealth, come on. You could do better than that. The guy's going to take home about 30 cents.
Yeah, but it's like by the time he realizes it, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's like he's like, hey, that's a pretty big number. And then all of a sudden, it's nothing.
Connor Swim. What are some of the other beers we got? You got your Bud, you got your Miller. But you remember, I was going to say when we were kids, it wasn't even really when we were kids, but you used to go into the, well, in Jersey, the liquor store, but in Queens, the grocery store, and there'd be
Yeah.
hundreds of brands of
Yeah.
like popular beers. You'd have your Rheingold, your Schlitz,
Yeah.
you know, your Bud, all that stuff. And now it's just not there anymore.
It's in
And
like Staten Island still, I'm pretty sure, but like it's like not in Jersey. It's stupid. You got to go, to a liquor store to get beer.
I was watching a video with you in it, and you were drinking a Rolling Rock, and I thought, man, I haven't seen a Rolling Rock in forever. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think they make them anymore.
I might have been in like a godforsaken fucking part of the country. I guarantee
Well,
it.
well, Rolling Rock was always that was like a South Jersey, Pennsylvania beer. It was from
It was
where
big
is
years ago.
yeah, the Latrobe Valley, if I remember the ads. So here we go with another 200 yen or $1.28. Bob, who is a bigger R, Perry or Schmuel?
I think I would have to go with Schmuel only now. I mean, I love Schmuel. I actually do. And I love Perry. Perry was in a car accident. You see, that's a little different there. So I love them both.
Thank you, Bob.
It's true.
You didn't
It's
have
true.
you didn't have to say that. And yes, and being equal to another guy on the retard scale, thumbs up for me.
Well, there you go. At least it's about you somewhere.
I know, right? Well, there is Wendy. We could so sorry. I was going for a joke and it just fucking bombed, right
Yeah,
in the
no, we
middle of it.
noticed. We noticed.
So
That's cool. That's all right.
there you
Yeah.
go with that.
It was you took a swing. That's the main thing. You could have just let that go past you and it would have been a strike anyway, and then you wouldn't have had to suffer like you did with that horrible swing.
I
But
could have just let it go past me, not mentioned it. Nobody
yeah,
would have noticed it, but I had to draw attention to it.
but now look
My
at it.
failure.
They all know it. Oh God.
And Stealth Chaos for another $1.28. Thank you, Stealth.
Hmm.
We all love Perry. F. Schmuel.
There you go. That's what I was trying to say, but see, he does it very elegantly. I like that.
And for a
So,
minute there, Bob, we had 69 viewers. Ding, ding, ding.
well, retweet. I put it up. I put a link up, and I said, I tagged you. You don't even retweet your own fucking shit.
You put it up. I just sent it to you 5 minutes ago, and
No, no,
you
no. I took the link and then quoted you, and then said, "Hey, he's barely alive now." Something like that
oh, I
with
got
humor
it.
in it. So
I got it.
retweet it, and then another 4 people will see it.
I got to tell you, Bob, coming to me looking for humor is like going to the hardware store looking for oranges. Ain't gonna happen.
Hey, it happens, but what are you gonna do?
I know.
I would
Right?
love to see you and Ava in the ring. I'm not fucking kidding. I was thinking of that just getting hard watching it, You and her at Hackamania in the fucking ring, 1 round, 2 minutes.
You realize she'd kill me, right?
Yeah, but the loser gets teabagged by the other. Boom! There you go. Sold out.
You
You
know,
and Ava could ask your own price.
yeah, I feel like in that proposition, I'd be dead before the first round, so she'd be teabagging a corpse. Now that might sell, right? Come see Ava teabag a corpse. That'd be great. There's nobody in the Dabbleverse that I would box. Maybe Quad, but that would
He would
probably be
fuck
about.
you up. I really think like he moves fast on that thing. He will corner you, man, because those wheels are pretty fucking big. And if he gets you in a corner, you can't. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Like push you out? You can't. You can't do that. It's power, right? Is it? Is it like electrical?
Yeah, it's electric.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you could throw like a beer on it and short circuit it, and then fucking go behind him and punch him in the back of the head. That's the only way. You have no other
I
chance.
No, he'd probably kick my ass too. Back at AC this year, Rob Saul, after he left the hotel,
Mhm.
wanted to kick my ass and kept threatening to kick my ass, and he was gonna kick my ass and kick my ass. And I actually went out and waited at the jitney stop for 5 of them, and he didn't show up. But I was like, Rob, this is like such a bad move because it's like if you win, oh yeah, you beat up an old man, and if you lose, it's like, wow, an old man beat you up.
Yeah, that's the way you gotta look at it. You can't look at the first part. It's gotta be the second part, because then you go home a hero. You understand? There's no other thing. You can't fucking psych yourself out.
I'm Bob. I don't mean to interrupt, but
I
this is
know.
one of the
I
funniest chats I've seen in forever. The Aussie guy, 83, teabagging a corpse should be the name of this show.
fucking gold. I
Ah,
seen a clip of him today. I believe it was him, and he had Canoe on, right?
he did,
And
yeah.
was just fucking like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I was listening to it. The whole show, and I
Mhm.
heard Gino come on, and I'm like, Jesus Christ,
Mhm.
Gino! Like it's like he tries to make himself look like shit, and calling Aussie, what was he calling him? A fat loser with no outside life,
Yeah, but
which
he look, he would have won if he would have stood up.
right,
That would have been,
but Dean, the thing about Dean though is Dean is the one guy in here that's, he's got an outside life. And if there's anything you ever need to know about electricity, he's the person because he's a real electrician.
yeah, but like I don't understand why if your life is so good, why do you get mad? Why would you let any like jokes, you know what I mean, that are coming at you upset you? Just you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
why would that make you go crazy if everything's so great? You know?
he's a sensitive little boy. Uh, Jimmy 319 Canadian $5. Schmuel, please invite Ava, Nikki Norton, and MGD on to do a show on prostate cancer. I will. I will. If if, uh, if you don't mind, I'll tell the story of how I got diagnosed, which I think is pretty funny, but nobody else will. But I'll do it anyway.
No, everybody loves cancer. Go ahead.
Nah, so I was single
Hmm.
at the time and dating, actively dating, and I started going out with this chick, and for the first time in my life, it was like it wasn't doing everything that it had always done before. It just wasn't getting hard enough. It wasn't staying hard. It was like it'd get hard. I'd stick it in, and it'd go soft,
And it would fall out of
and
the guy's mouth.
I would be like, yeah, exactly,
It's
exactly,
embarrassing.
and yeah, and I was like, this is fucked up. I got to get some Viagra or something. So I go to the doctor to get Viagra, and he says, I can't give it to you. You got to go see a urologist. I go see the urologist, and I'm 47 years old at this point, and I'm very depressed that it's not working. And he reaches in and he goes, I feel a little something. I feel a little something. And well, that little something turned out to be
A condom.
prostate cancer,
Oh, Jesus.
which, which really it was the fact that this chick's was not the Holland Tunnel. She was the Lincoln Tunnel. Had probably more to do with it. Big, big twat.
So she saved
But
your fucking life, and you're making fun of a
exact.
vagina. I mean,
That's
Jesus fucking Christ! If you
that's
didn't
the.
have the little dick, you wouldn't be fucking where you were with a
If
finger up your ass.
I didn't have a micro penis
Holy
and
shit!
she didn't have a giant fucking hole, there'd be no Schmuel talk today.
My God, you lucky bastard!
So,
Did you
fucking.
thank her?
She wasn't talking to me by that point.
Yeah, because you said she had a big pussy.
She had a big back too. I think she might have been one of Norton's friends. You
Really?
know,
So that,
anything is possible. My sharks unite. Her name was Ava Schmuel. I'm sorry, Bob.
you got
You're allowed to laugh at that. Um,
send off
but
a
yeah,
link. You,
it
I
was
think you
a,
guys can make.
it
I
was
think
a,
you
it
can
was
get.
a. I,
Jesus
she's
Christ, he doesn't shut the fuck up. This motherfucker sometimes.
well, because you keep trying to get me to do something I don't want to do.
No,
I'm
no, no.
talking
The
over.
motherfucker just like babble. Like I was sitting, waiting to come on. I was watching him try to do stuff, and like Panhandler said, he just like it's almost slow motion. Like his battery, like on a robot and lost in space, is dying, and he's like, and then I come on, and he doesn't shut the fuck up. But go ahead, I love you.
Yeah, well, what do you want? I could just sit here quietly and
No,
and
no, no. I
and not
never want
talk.
you to change.
I got this goddamn headset for you, pal. Because the
Right.
last time I was on with you, I knocked my microphone out 3 times.
You get excited. That's because that dick works again.
Yeah, it's amazing. Cookie ain't got no problems with that. But
See,
it was very funny. Diablo sandwich. The real story was that Schmuel was getting pegged, and the girl noticed the speed bump. Best chat in the biz. Best chat in the biz. So yeah, let's. I wanted. God damn it! I wanted to ask you a question, and
well, I
it
want to ask
totally.
you one. So
Yeah, go
okay,
ahead.
you said your dick wasn't working, right? And the first thing the doctor did was stick his finger up your ass.
Well, it wasn't the first thing he did. It was the last thing he did before I left the room, and I was going like, he's putting on the glove, and I'm like, oh no, I don't need that, right? I don't have to have that. I got years before I need that, and he's like, you seeing a urologist, kid. It's like going to the barber and not getting a haircut.
Wow.
And he did it, and he felt it. So,
So he made it
and
hard.
I had the PSA test, like that shit was all normal, or as normal as anything in my body is. But uh, in any event, I thought it was humorous. But then again, I think a lot of things are humorous that aren't humorous. So I'm popping your buddy Mr. Panhandler the link,
Okay.
and maybe I am, maybe I'm not. This Twitter thing has me all kerfuffled,
Does it?
and well, not really, but it's changed. Like I thought it was me just being the old man, and I didn't understand it and stuff. And then I
No,
talked
it's
to Mr. Dave Sarah, and he was like, "Yeah, it's
he,
fucked up."
yeah, they changed like the super tip thing is different now too, right?
Yeah. Speaking of which, let's check that. If you guys want to send me a super tip so I can make sure it's working,
Yeah, it's
it's
really hard to tell if it's working.
supertip.gg/Buckman. They did Bob.
Mm.
I was laughing because Jake Hudson
Yeah.
has got it, and people are like, he's never gonna know how to use it. And I said, they did this update on it a week ago, and I said they pretty much made it idiot proof. And I think Jake got mad at me. I think he think I was calling him an idiot.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But there we go. And Jake was in our chat the other night. So no comedian comedy show on New Year's Eve. That's a good thing for you, right?
No, I mean, if it came in like it would come in like today, tonight, if it was going to come in. But yeah, they're good money. But I did so many like Christmas parties and shit like that, so it's not even like I'm glad to be off.
It's cool.
I'm
I
glad to
I
be off.
oh, well, I know Ray DeVito has a New Year's Eve show
Oh, where's he at?
in Ohio somewhere.
The mecca of comedy. Now, what's he doing out there? Is it like a weekend or something?
He lives out there.
No, I know, but he could be doing a weekend, right?
He said all he said to me was he was just doing that show
Oh, okay.
because Sarah and I are going to do a New Year's Eve show, and we want the proposal originally from the chat was Sarah Ray and I, which I thought would be funny, but Ray's got the New Year's Eve show, and then I said, "Well, what time are you finishing? You can come on after."
Mhm.
And Ray's going to do his own stream. He said,
Jesus Christ. How much does he need to make that night?
"What can I say to you? You know, what can I?" We were on with him. We were on. Stevie Lou and I were on with him 2 weeks ago, I guess, having a good old time. Chats flying, we're flying, and Ray gets uncomfortable because we were talking about the Dabbleverse and drugs, and so he switched the topic over to baseball cards. You
Jesus
know,
Christ. That's what
and
he does when
somebody
a woman tries to hit on him. Right to baseball cards. Got to stop that shit happening.
put, yeah, let's. He's the spike strip that we all need, and somebody sent me a DM, said Ray will talk about anything as long as it's not funny. Poor Ray. Oh, so yeah, so he and then Christmas Eve I went on with him, and we had a lot of talk about ham. He was talking about ham and the honey
Ham?
baked ham that he had gotten and brought to his family.
He seems like the fucking type that would have ham. You
But he
know?
only bought half a ham, Bob. Who brings half a ham?
Who brings a fucking ham? Who walks into somebody's fucking house during the holiday with a fucking ham under their arm with a laundry basket? Who? You don't. You just fucking go. Look, you bring something else. You don't bring ham.
I just picture him taking the tub, right? Taking the lid off, taking his clothes out, and like the ham's underneath. Yeah, I didn't want it banging around in the car. But and
Showing
he,
up with a fucking ham? Come on. Like, it's just like,
well, it's a honey baked ham. Look, I
no.
like ham.
Ham sucks, okay? It really does. It does. At a holiday. It's not a holiday thing. It's a thing when you don't want to fucking cook and you can just, whatever you cook that shit is in.
I disagree, my friend. Ham is definitely
No, it's not.
a holiday food.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. The
No.
ham is gone.
It's
But
it's
oh,
not
go ahead.
good.
I'm sorry.
It's not good.
So the way the subject of the ham came up is he kept showing us this ham sandwich that he had that he made with the honey baked ham.
Before he
a-
got there,
So that's what we all thought. Like we all thought, like I bought a ham and then I cut myself a sandwich and then I brought the other over and it. That's I'm still thinking that that's what he did, but he denied it. No, 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 I didn't do it until after we got there, and we all ate it, and it was left out. But I'm 100% sure he got himself a goddamn Sammy before he brought the ham over. So not only are you bringing a ham,
yeah.
not only is it only half a ham, it's a half a ham with ham cut out of it.
I brought most of it. Hey, Mersh, what's up, brother? Are you a
Hey.
Mersh guy?
Yeah, I just sent him the link, I thought.
Okay, yeah, he's running around in there. I seen him.
Or maybe I didn't send him the link, and maybe I meant to send him the link. I didn't. You know what? I sent it to that goddamn panhandler instead. But panhandler is
Where
his
is
face is half paralyzed today from some medical treatment.
really?
Well, that's what he says.
Well, you don't have
I,
to tell everybody. I'm sure he doesn't want everyone to fucking know that he's half.
he put it in the fucking chat,
Oh,
Bob.
come on, man. Jesus
And
Christ.
I told him to come on anyway.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
It can't be any worse looking than me, right? No matter what it is. We actually had the one and only Dabbleverse appearance last night, albeit it was just her forehead, of Mersh's girlfriend, Ice
Okay.
Dancer.
Nice.
Yeah, popped on. And I had to laugh because people were like, you were trolled bad. I'm like, she came on and made a joke and left. It was okay. And but anyway, I did send Mersh the link. If the Elon Musk gods allowed it to go through. And there we go. So what did you get for Christmas, my friend? Or the other
What other holiday? Kwanzaa?
Nah,
Is
a
that
little
6
a
days
little
now?
Hanukkah.
No, but like Kwanzaa's like 6 days now. I heard it on the fucking news or something. It's more than one day now?
Isn't it 8 crazy nights?
I don't know. I think that's a different one.
That's a different Hanukkah.
No, I do Christmas and that.
Yeah, I had fun. Did you get what you wanted? Did Gina get you anything?
I always get what I wanted.
I forgot who I'm talking to. I apologize.
Jesus fucking Christ! It's like I'm like Kinky K. I look at the sky and I take a picture and tomorrow is the day that starts after today. Go for it. And I'm like, yeah, girl, you go. She's Miss Positive now. It's fucking amazing. I love it. Every
Uh,
fucking day, follow her. It's like, oh my god, a fucking bird flies, and it's like time to spread your wings and enjoy. And then she makes a nice lunch picture.
wow,
Hmm.
that's great.
Hmm.
It's I don't even know where to go. I don't even know where to go with that.
She's
Eh,
enjoying life now. That's what everybody should be doing.
Is she retired? Did she
I
retire
don't
or?
know if she's retarded, but she's, I have no idea.
They're so funny.
Would you fuck a hot retarded chick?
Probably not.
No, if you were single
Even if I was single, no.
and they signed something.
They're retarded. Like, what difference does it mean they sign anything?
Okay, but you're drunk, so you're just as retarded.
I'm not going to say, all I'm going to say is, I've never been to bed with a fat woman, but I've woken up with quite a few. So anything is possible. Did Scarlett Hampton, right?
Hmm.
Scarlett Hampton. Would you do that
No, I'm married. I mean, what kind of fucking question is that? What are you trying to break
if
us
you
up,
if
motherfucker,
you
right before the
if
holidays?
before you were married when you were a young man?
When I was a young man, there's a difference between being a young man and being like now. If I was single, I couldn't. I like things pretty calm. You know.
Right.
Yeah, I just
But not like I couldn't imagine doing it because I would like. She seems like she should be in a facility somewhere.
in a what?
So I would have to get past
A facility.
the hotness. Yeah, like locked away. She's
Why?
mental.
But maybe she's high.
Maybe she's why? Huh?
High. Yeah, I mean,
Huh?
I'm high as fuck right now. Am I retarded?
Yeah, but you're not throwing computers or yelling
You
at
don't
your
know what the
wife.
fuck I do when I turn off these fucking lights in here, okay?
George Jetson for $3 on the super tip machine.
Exactly.
Quit being a pussy and send Ava the link, you fag.
Really? You guys used to be friends, you told me before the show. I had no idea. It's like you can't let this all fucking hurt you. You gotta,
Oh, we're
you had
not.
something special. Just
We're,
fucking
we're
send
not.
me the link.
Ava will be on. I
Oh my
promise everybody,
God.
Ava will be on, but it's going to be, we're going to do it. I'm going to make a show of it.
How about this? How about we vote? This is America, motherfucker, right?
Not in this chat.
Yes,
Go
it
ahead.
is. Press 1 if you want Ava. Press 2 if you want the prettiest man in fucking town taking over the
I
world. Merch right here.
I
Get him.
can't give you Ava, but I can give you this good looking
There he is.
fella.
Hey,
What?
what's going on? Am I really low, really hot? What are we doing?
Pretty
You
good.
sound great.
Yeah.
Are we sure I'm not too low? I'm always too low. What's up? How you guys doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to you too, brother.
I'm excited.
Happy New Year, pal.
We're very festive. We got a fresh background. I'm doing
Love
the
it.
whole. We got lights up now in the studio. We're doing little fucking decorations. It's gonna be
See?
nuts. We're doing. I have a tradition, Bob.
Yeah.
Every year we do new metal New Year's, and we basically pretend like the world only existed between like 1992 and 2008, and we just
Okay.
play all music and like shit from that era, and we get hammered, and I do the ball drop for every coast. We're gonna get lit.
Yeah, there's a lot of coast, right? Like it's like everywhere. Like it's the other countries. So you got to stay.
Oh yeah, no, we're not. All right,
No, you got to stay
I
for
meant the continental United States.
every country you have to stay for. That's a show.
I can't even make it to fucking Hawaii. I'd be all fucking slurring by the time. Like I'd have to sit, and then you'd have to sit for like 2-3 hours to wait for Hawaii to catch up.
But it'll be hilarious, man.
That should be the gimmick. Is like at like 3 o'clock, I'll be like, "Hey, Happy New Year to California," and then like go, "All right, that's it." And then Bob will be like, "No, you got to do Alaska and Hawaii." And then I'll be like, I'll be telling my girl, like, "You know anybody who can get some coke?" Maybe we'll make it to 5.
Hey, Ice, you got Gino's number by any chance? Stealth Chaos for 200 yen, $1.28. Thank you, Stealth. Send Mrs. Levy the link.
she could come right in here, but she's not here.
And she could. And Bob even has a chair for her.
Yeah, so that's 2 of them.
So this Stealth Chaos guy, he's always donating in yen, and he's British, right? Like, so what is he? One of these like sex tourists? Like, what's he doing?
No, I think he failed in Britain, like at a young age, so he moved to Japan, where he was tall. The final boss for $1.99, Sonic Racing Cross Vegas.
Oh, by the way, my chick was not trolling you last night. She was trolling me.
I'm aware of that.
I already gave her shit and said, don't go on other people's show and use it as a device to fuck with me. But she was. I know there was a big argument as to her fucking. She wouldn't fuck with you. She was fucking with me.
Yeah, there was no big argument. I knew what it was all along. And frankly, if it was a troll, it was funny, which a lot of these trollers could learn. So I was thrilled with it.
And the thing
I like,
is
I
a
like Ice.
Panhandler and these other crybabies, if they didn't take shit so seriously and get so upset, then what happened last night, right, was that if they had just let that happen and you guys had moved on, I would have actually been annoyed at her. But instead, it bothered Panhandler so much, who I don't like, that I ended up enjoying it because it backfired and he ended up getting pissed. And I ended up being like, oh, this was actually really funny. But it was supposed to be me that got annoyed. And then I ended up not being annoyed. So Panhandler, just sometimes just let a moment happen and maybe it won't backfire. And you brought me joy last night and you brought yourself misery.
We did a clip earlier of me being rude to both Panhandler
You got to
and
show
Dave.
him that. That's fucking hilarious. Just the nobody was paying it. Nobody knew what you were talking about at a certain point, and it was just it's great. It's fucking great. Play it for him.
All right, for $2 from George Jetson 69666. Mersh, good job bailing SB out to do your gay show.
Your gay show.
What?
Who's SB?
Huh? Schmuel Buckman?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not that smart either,
You
apparently.
fucking dope.
Ava, you might have been right. I am a boomer.
I watched that earlier. That was fun.
That was a good show. It was good seeing. They were going back and forth. I was like, I was rooting for each of them. To hurt each other, and it turned out pretty well.
It's funny whenever it's like Ava was like, actually, I'm sorry, I've been working on my on my Ava. Actually, Shmuel, it's actually boomers are a bigger problem than a small amount of trans people. I realize that to sound like Ava Reza, you have to pretend to be Keanu Thompson, but if she took Xanax and then took a big huff of galaxy gas, and then you have Ava, because that galaxy gas makes you go like this. And like Ava's obviously also medicated. So it's almost like if Keanu just did galaxy gas and Xanax.
But Ava's giggle is so sexy.
Is it?
Oh God, it fucking just like rock hard.
You're into some weird shit.
I have to say, Bob, I did find it. She kept thinking like, or saying that she was getting me. She was getting me upset. But every time when she put her head down and did that little snicker, I was like, nah, man. The snicker is your tell. I wish I was playing poker against you. But yeah, I guess to repeat, Mersh, my point with her comes after me for being a boomer. And it's like, we can make generalizations about this class of people. But if somebody comes on the chat and says, hey, that school shooter was trans, oh my God, does that world get all bent out of shape?
Yeah.
But
Whenever I see Ava, I always think of Bob Levy when he called into Opie and Anthony when Lady Di was there. And he just kept going like, listen, dude, you need to get your fucking life together, man. All right? Be a good father to your son. Shit just, I don't know why. That shit fucking killed me.
I
Look,
gotta get those tapes. Those are fucking. I haven't heard them in so long. You know, it's like I remember Colin Quinn was writing for her one day. One day she got me, and I was like, "Motherfucker's writing for her."
And then she would just like interrupt Bob, and Bob would go, no, listen, dude. Like, you need to fucking straighten up. Be a man. It's very funny.
so funny. You know, and those would be of value, right? The old O&A clips. I'd pay for them. Or the old O&A shows.
There's
Well,
a
I
lot
pay
on
for 'em.
YouTube,
It's all out there for free. I always
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
them.
I know, but I'm the kind of guy that can afford to buy a little USB drive
Oh, look at
with
him!
all of them on it.
Big
So,
shot.
not to brag, but I did have to laugh earlier in the year when Gino was trying to sell the In Hot Water archive on a USB drive for $300. I wonder how many takers there were on that.
Well, I just got it for Christmas. You asshole!
All right, let me play this clip. I wanted to. So this was So I listened to, and I have to, because Panhandler said he didn't want to talk about it. So well, the Chad credit card thing, right? And did you listen to his explanation, Dave? Pay attention, please. Did you his ex basically? Well, you heard it because Kevin was saying that, they left the lockers open, right?
Okay.
And then Chad said, "Oh, there was another guy who was doing it, whatever."
Yeah,
I
something
got
like that.
more convinced than ever that what happened was
I gotta say, I was sniping you for a little bit last night. You asked a question at one point. Like, you went on a fucking tangent that was about 20 seconds long, and it ended with a question, and it was like this really well put together thought with a question at the end. And they both sat there in fucking silence. And you were like, anyone gonna say something? It was like you had three Lemmys on.
I think I don't remember the question, but I think the topic was Kevin, and every now and then those two guys are like, Panhandler's like, "Oh, I can't say anything about the boss," and Sarah's like, "Yeah, I don't want to say anything that's going to piss off KB. Won't have me on."
A bunch of homos. A bunch of
The
pussies.
final boss, $1.99. Serenity Now's clip. Is that Serenity Now's
That's
clip?
who
Is
it
that who
was,
put
yes.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, final boss. Serenity Now. Thank you very much.
This is
for
why
doing that.
I've always considered Bob Levy a kindred spirit, because Bob and I have walked away from a lot of things by just going, fuck, you know what? Fuck you, dude. I'll go home and watch TV. I don't need this shit. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm fine. I don't need to be here right now.
I don't need a fucking schedule.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I mean it's too much after a while, and it just gets it's the same thing every day. So it's like it's not fun after a while. I don't know. That's how I feel.
Royce is the only guy I will never fucking just walk away from like that. But any other scenario where it's, you start being like, you need to do this. It's like, what? Get out of my fucking face.
Everyone always tells me what to do. And speaking of telling people what to do, Glenn 6740, way to kill the show, Mersh. Everyone is bored with you. Disagree.
No,
Disagree. We like Mersh. We wouldn't send him the link if he weren't good.
now we're a fucking team all of a sudden.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
he's Shmuel Buckman's co-host now. He's Tommy
Exactly.
Jordan's manager. He just gets talked into everything.
TJ and I are working on something, but Bob said he would teach TJ to put him up on stage. Correct, Bob?
Well, yeah, I said I hit him up. And on Twitter, and I said, "Give me some stuff you want to talk about, and we'll put it together." Never got back to me. I was going to make him better than Gino in 2 weeks. That was my selling point.
Stealth Chaos for another $1.28. You are no Bob Levy hack Mersh.
Agreed.
Yeah.
He's lucky.
I think the problem. I think the people that don't like me a lot of times they just like project some shit onto me, and it'll be some shit I've never said or never believed about myself. Like the most common ones are, "Oh man, tough guy Mersh," and I'm like, I have gone on at length on my show about how not tough I am.
Yeah.
And like, people, oh, tough guy Mersh, oh, with a gun. And I'm like, first of all, I wouldn't own a gun if I was really like if I was Joe Rogan, I would save the money and I would just front kick you in the fucking chest. I have a gun because I'm not a tough guy. It's a lot easier to just carry a gun in Florida.
Yeah.
But like, there's a lot of you're a fake tough guy, and I don't act like I'm tough. Or they'll say like, oh, the other one is I think I'm cool, which I've also gone on at great length. I don't think any of us are cool.
Yeah, it's hard to
break the
it's hard
fourth
to
wall.
say that. Yeah.
So yeah, I just think this is another thing where it's like you ain't no Bob. I said I find Bob Levy to be a kindred spirit. I didn't say, yeah, me and Bob Levy were like basically the same level. Like we're both legends. you know?
We're good dancers, we do it. We do it. We know what we're doing,
I just wish these guys would stop making shit up in their head that I said, and then it's like, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I agree
Yeah,
with you
that's
that I'm no
never
Bob
gonna
Levy.
happen.
If you got a gun, you only have to take one step, not 40 real fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm old, man. My back hurts.
Yeah, fuck,
Oh my God, 41 years old, 42. You're not old.
I'm almost 43, and trust me, 20 of those years were. I might as well be 63.
Look, dude, when you're in there, when you're in that store and you're looking and you can't decide between the pens and the pose, that's when you're old. Now, no problem.
Yeah. Why don't you tell Mersh that fucking funny cancer story? He was bragging about getting cancer at 41, prostate cancer.
47.
Yeah, his
Lucky
dick.
you.
His dick didn't work. He fucked a girl with a big vagina, and she wouldn't talk to him because he said it to her afterwards. And then he had to go to a doctor, and the doctor put a finger in his ass, and
And then all of a sudden he was cured, and then it turned out it didn't have prostate cancer. He was just gay.
It wouldn't be the first time I was accused of that. I don't need a finger in the asshole to tell me.
I hate when they trick me.
Dude, let me ask you something. Did you get an erection when he put the finger in or when he kissed you?
How hard is it not to get that boner? I would go to I was like, God damn, went to the chiropractor and I forgot to wear underwear. I just had sweatpants on. I go, if I get a boner, I can't come back. I just can't come back to this fucking guy, because he's going to think I was doing this on purpose, basically.
Look, I figured it was all good and all part of it. Like, this is what you have to go through being a man. But when I turned around and his pants were open, I did question it. I tried again, Bob.
Oh, when he
Better to have tried and failed at a joke than never have tried at all.
Yeah.
This is so no, the Stealth Chaos guy Mersh, I think he was a model or something, and
Okay, yeah. Was he?
yeah, and moved to Japan, and now he's like 68 or 69, and got a thing for the young Japanese girls.
Yeah,
Apparently,
we call him. Yeah, exactly. We call him sex tourists. You fucking weirdo.
$2. George Jessen 69666. No one cares about you, Mersh. You're boring. Bye. Thank you, George. Not sure why, but
I love it.
thank you.
Please,
I
feed
I,
me
should, I
more
could
hate.
adopt a Mersh. I have only one person that I do that to. One person is assigned to. I won't read any of their $2 chats. It's got to be at least 5. But
I don't read
know.
anything. I don't read any $2 ones.
yeah,
That's all I get. I have to.
Bob, you'd be amazed when you stop reading the $2 ones, how they suddenly become $3, $4 ones.
I don't care. I just want to have fun now. You know what I mean? If I want to go on, I'll go on, and that shit. I don't.
I've seen Steel Toe read a $1 Rumble rant calling his kid a retard. It's like, you know what I mean? Like it gets to a point where you're like, man, maybe just
Some of them
relax
you
a
gotta
little
skip.
bit.
You gotta skip some of them. You know what I mean? That might have been the one to skip.
That's. God, did you see the? You put it up, Mersh. That was where I saw it. Steel Toe's numbers for tonight
Were
when
they
he
good?
was live. Well, you wouldn't have put it up. I'm sure if he was
No, I
doing
posted
3,000, you wouldn't have put it up.
Oh, I
Was it
posted
yesterday?
him yesterday. Yeah, that he had
Oh, okay.
60 something watching on YouTube. Yeah, he's not doing great.
It was like 60 on YouTube and 135 on Rumble, and there's always that savior of X. You throw those in there when you're desperate.
Yeah, he's got to. He better fucking revenge porn somebody again soon, or he's gonna be out in the streets.
Yeah, he's got to find a target. That's what everybody does. They find a target when
Yeah,
things get slow.
He needs to leak April's nudes. That'll get the show back on track.
Johnny, see if you can get hard for this.
Yeah,
Does
let's
this
hope he
dick-
doesn't leak Johnny's nudes.
But does Johnny's dick work? Like, I mean, I'd feel so bad. Like, that sucks what he got, man.
Yeah,
That's
he's got MS. I would. I mean, I don't know. I haven't tested it personally, but but I would imagine it. Where I've known people with MS.
Why doesn't everybody in this fucking whatever the hell it is do a fucking like a 24-hour show, all different shows, and give them the money and let them fucking stay home? You know what I mean?
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Because he fucking stinks. He just sucks as a person, and he keeps putting that on full display. And he's had multiple GoFundMes, and everybody's like, "Yeah, you hit your cat on camera. Like,
You
he's
can't
not
do
a nice guy."
multiple GoFundMes with multiple sclerosis.
Here's the problem. I've known some guys
They
that
say I do bad jokes. Go ahead.
Look, I've known some guys that have had MS that have had indomitable spirits, right? Johnny's a fucking miserable. He sits around, he cries, he pisses, he moans. That's why people don't like him. It's not his MS. He can get shit done. He can DJ shows. The shit he can do. One time he spilled a fucking glass of water on himself on stream, and he started fucking crying, and he had to end the stream. I smashed an entire crystal decanter full of liquor one time on the air, and I pretended like nothing happened, and I had a show to do. Like, this is why people don't like Johnny. I don't know if you ever, Bob, you have to have known this guy. He's a comedian up there, Tim Thompson from Long Island.
No, I don't.
All right. Well, he's had MS forever, and he's one of the funniest guys I've ever known.
Oh,
And,
who's not going to laugh at somebody with MS on stage? I mean, I wish I had MS. I'd be a fucking star now.
But he it's not in his material, and he doesn't, like, he's not like Josh Blue. It's not cerebral fucking palsy.
Okay.
MS is one of these things where it's like you can have good days, you can have bad days. You can have really degenerative MS. You can have not so degenerative MS. So Tim Thompson's one of these like functioning MS guys.
Does he have those flipper arms? Like that's if I had those, forget
He's
it.
a fucking lobster boy.
No, but I seen one with that, and I'm like, he's kill. Of course, he's killing. You know what I mean? What are you going to do? Boo a guy with fucking flipper hands?
I would have automatically.
I know we would.
Just fucking.
You don't see those thalidomide babies no more.
Nah,
They were like all died out. I did an open mic contest at Stand Up New York once, and we all thought we killed. This is great. And then this guy goes up who's about, I don't know, 4'11" with the crutches and the whole. He just wins. But all I remember is the chick next to me said, "That fucking guy won because of those crutches."
And I bet he did.
Yeah. Handicapped my ass. It's fucking amazing. They park right up front. It's fucking insane. They got it so fucking good. I'm so lazy. I wish I was in a wheelchair.
Nah, you do until you do
No,
until
no,
you
I do.
until
You
it
could
happens.
just-
I
you know,
do.
you realize you could just fucking buy a wheelchair, Bob. Nobody's stopping you.
It would be pretty cool.
I saw a
get it.
family of 9 Asian people all say they needed a wheelchair one time just so they could cut the line at the airport. And the airport had to do it. The airport, you're not allowed to ask questions.
Really?
Yeah, if I had
Man.
my way, bro, we'd be paving over like 80% of the handicap spots in this country. You'd be surprised how many of these fuckers, if you just took the chair away and said, get on the plane or don't get on the plane,
Yeah, they
they'd
can
find a
walk.
way.
They'll be able to walk if you make them. I believe it's all acting.
It's all of it. Everybody that's in a wheelchair is full of shit.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
It is a little like in Jersey. I don't know how it is in other places, but in Jersey, it's like I go to even the supermarket, and it's like half the parking lot seems like handicapped parking.
And it's empty, and they're not even used. And I'm telling you, these handicap fucks, you know, the truck drivers honk the horn when they pass each other. I guarantee you, these fucking wheelchair people, they wink at each other when you wheel them past each other.
Oh yeah.
They're all in on it.
Yeah, a little wink and go. They're so stupid.
They're like, you too, huh? Yeah, me too.
Watch my dead legs around the corner.
Have fun standing online in the air terminal. You fucking nuts. I'm gonna be eating peanuts while you're still standing in line.
First one's on the fucking plane. That's fucking ridiculous because
insane.
you know
Make them last. They don't want to take the longest.
exactly.
That's what's caused Southwest. You know, Southwest used to be like open seating, right? You just go in and grab a thing, and now they're under reserve seating, and that's was the straw that broke the camel's back. Was, you know, anybody needs assistance or whatever in the beginning, half the fucking plane would be getting on. So like people would sit like for an hour or two waiting to get their good spot, and some fucking guy disabled, and they just. And you can't, like Mersh said, you can't ask them questions.
No, I just go right up to the terminal. I'm like, hey, listen, so I'm retarded. So, where do I go for that?
Can I get in early so I can lick the window before people get on?
I just go with his face, and I'm like, I have no eyelids. Can you?
But if you have any kind of ticket, you just walk up, you start talking to the guy or girl there, you hit your ticket, and you go. You know what I mean? You got to confuse them. Me and Florentine used to do that. We're not going to wait for number 6 to be called.
No.
You know, you just go up there and you talk to them, get them looking up, and then just hit it and just keep going.
Yeah, they took all our precious fucking flights away now. We used to take Spirit to Vegas because it was direct, and now we don't, like... I don't know what's going on, man. But all these airlines are dying, and there's just less flights, and they cost more. And
It's
like
too cheap. That's why there's fights on them.
Speaking of Vegas, Hackamania in April.
promo code Mersh.
Promo
Don't
code
listen
Buckman.
to Buckman. Don't listen.
I already bought my ticket. You guys
What the
can
fuck you promoting a promo code for? Promo code Mersh. I won't be
use
paying
Mersh.
for a ticket.
So what I was saying is you could use Mersh and he won't be paying for a ticket.
No, well, here's the thing. If I don't like sell enough tickets or whatever, I'm just not going. So it's not like the end of the world, you know?
You're not going to have like, we're not going to listen to you moan back and forth on from a shed in Minnesota going, oh, should I go? Should I not go?
No. Listen, I was only going because Ice Dancer wanted to go. And if I end up not going, who cares? I got her that fucking stupid Sonic racing game, so she needs to shut up.
Well, I'll get her a ticket. Bob, bigger fall from grace,
fuck you
Owen
up.
Hart or SJ?
Well, Owen Hart didn't have to say everything he did after he fell. You know what I mean? It was just over right there. You don't have to answer back to everyone if you just enjoy your life.
You know, I was the Blue Blazer. And what a lot of people don't know is I was responsible for the Attitude Era when me and Coco Beware were a tag team.
I think they were a tag team, right?
They might have been at one time. Yeah, definitely. But like to put the guy up there, like on the top of the building, that was pretty fucked up, you know?
Oh yeah. And he was, you know, look, I've always made this argument. He was the more overall better equipped Hart. Like I think if he lived, he would have had a bigger career than Brett.
He would have been really good.
Because he was better on the mic. He was better looking. He was better in the ring. Like he did way more hot shot, cool shit. Owen was the better Hart. He just when Brett left WWF, all the politics, they started treating Owen like shit because Brett was over in WCW, and Owen was just waiting for his contract to run out, and that's when they threw him up in the rafters and he fell and died.
Yeah.
If he had broken out of that contract, either went to WCW or stayed at WWF, and they made some, dude, he would have been the better Hart. Owen was the shit, dude. He had all the fucking tools.
Yeah, and like the kids that were in the audience that night, they're like, "Fuck, man, he can't fly," you know. I mean,
and it was called Over the Edge.
Yeah, it was like, and then they continued with the matches. They just pulled them out. Like,
yeah, we watched it on pay-per-view. I remember like when we were watching it at my sister's house on pay-per-view, and they took this like weird ass delay, and we had watched enough pay-per-views. Like I remember already because I was already like looking into broadcasting and shit in high school, but we were watching that, and I just remember going, "Oh man, broadcasting team is fucking up hard right now. Like somebody in that projecting truck is going to get fired." Like my first thought was like, they're fucking up. They're throwing to a video package. They're already supposed to be, and I didn't realize Owen fell. I just went,
yo, somebody's gonna get so fired. And then when they went to Jim Ross and Jerry the King, I was like,
It's crazy.
oh shit, like that's. And to this day in wrestling, they call it the Jerry King voice when they fake try to sell an injury angle now, but they try to look all concerned. They call that the Jerry voice, and it's like that was the first time they ever just broke shit and went, yo, shit is fucked up right now. We need a few minutes. Owen Hart fell. This is bad. And then they just cut to another video package, and I was like, ooh.
But your next match is.
Yeah, the most important question is, did they give a refund?
No, they continued.
Did they really?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
fucking.
it's one of the most
continued.
controversial things in history. They went
Yeah.
on with the pay-per-view. His buddy,
Sounds-
Jeff Jarrett, had to go out and do like the match. He was like best friends with him. They used to be a tag team. Jeff Jarrett had to go out and do like an intercontinental match like right after he fell. It was wild.
There was blood in the ring.
Yeah.
Well,
Fucking
look,
crazy.
I mean, McMahon is a guy that shits on a girl's head, so he's certainly going to keep an event going. Like a little thing like death isn't going to bother him.
I mean, he got shit on his head. Didn't he shit on somebody's head or something?
Yeah, that's what I said. He shit
okay,
he shit on that chick's
Shit on it.
head.
Okay.
That was the limit for me, man. I can't do shit stuff.
No.
Well, that's sorry, man.
No.
No,
Shit and piss and like I don't even like food in sex. Like you ever see the scenes in movies where they got like whipped cream and chocolate, and I'm like, let's not. You know what I mean? Like these are nice sheets.
Yeah.
I have a nice mattress. Let's not bring that in here. We're gonna get ants. You know what I mean? Like
We'll eat later.
Serenity now for Sorry, Bob. Serenity now for $5. This is like fixing Joe. If the two guests were Joe Matarese and the host was your grandfather, get a hold of the show, Buckman. You're getting cocked.
that's fine. You know what? This is a great out anyway, Serenity. I gotta go anyway because my show's gonna start. So
All right, have
Mersh,
fun,
thanks.
brother.
Thank you for having
Good
me.
seeing you, man.
yeah, and I will
Thanks.
text you, Bob. I've been meaning to do it, but I'm bad
Okay.
on the phone. I don't even talk to my own family.
I know.
Godspeed. Happy New Year to you boys.
Good night, pal. Have a great New Year. We'll talk to you soon. Say hi to Ice for us.
We'll do.
Tell her we thought it was funny.
Later.
Bye.
Okay, buddy. All right, what do we have to do now?
He's gone. Send Ava the link.
You see? I mean, you guys were buddies, and all of a sudden, the main question would have been this. This was the one that Hoogly, that drunken hooligan, didn't even think of. Say Ava was treated well with Carl and Schmuel. Would have she stayed and been ripping on John if she didn't have a reason to leave? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have, what do you call it? I have a bunch of questions for Ava, and I like to talk. What do you call it? I like Ava. But it's like, I want to, what do you call it? I wanted a little of the heat to die down. I know, which is not great for streaming, but I wanted a little heat to die down.
Yeah, once
before
nobody cares about
she
it,
and I
that's probably
can.
the time to bring her on.
But nobody's cared about this show since I started. Like
That
that's
was a good thing today. Today, you guys were really like people are going to clip that. I guarantee it because that was like you guys were going at it for a long time.
yeah. And it's funny because I feel like I'm doing that sometimes, and I don't know what Ava's side of this is, but I feel bad because it's like, oh, it's not my show. I shouldn't be talking this much, but then I'm also like, well, it seems to be working. The chat was flying. Yuzi had great numbers.
Yeah, and you notice how he shut the fuck up because that's what you do when you have two people going at it. You don't try to add.
And you do that too when you have two legends. Well, the big legend and the little legend, Bob and Mersh on, and they're talking and what am I going to add? Right? It's like, let them go. So I wasn't being cocked, fellas. Not that I'm opposed to that.
A little bit. A little bit there, Schmuel. What's your plans for New Year's? What are your people's plans? What are you doing? No, nobody. I don't think a lot of people go out anymore. I think it's more of a. I don't know.
We are having a Polish New Year's.
It's on the 6th.
Mrs. Yes,
Boom.
Mrs. Buckman has pierogies and all sorts of other shit.
Why would you make that garbage? That's garbage. Like, come
And
on.
we gotta have garbage once a year, and we have guests. They'll be here at 6, and I'm sure they'll be gone by 9. But we have guests, et cetera, et cetera. But I am the kind, I'd rather just stay home on New Year's, you know, put my feet up and not do anything. But she likes to socialize, so
Yeah.
this was the compromise.
How many people? Like, I don't like people around. I don't. I just don't. Like,
Maybe 6 or 7. It's not going to be a lot.
yeah, but that's a lot. That's too much.
Well,
Somebody's
2 of them are
gonna have
gay guys, so that's
somebody-
like 1.
Yeah, but somebody's gonna have to take a shit, and
I have 3 bathrooms, so
yeah, it doesn't matter. It's still your fucking house. You know, you can't have people there long enough to shit. They got to be out.
the worst is my family because I have a powder room on the first floor, right? And you go upstairs and there's 2 other bathrooms. We're all in this area where the powder room is, and my nephew goes in and takes a shit, and the whole place is like, and I'm like, who takes this shit in the powder room? But we now have the answer, Bob.
Nice.
And let's
Where you
let's
going?
ring I'm grabbing the
wow.
boss.
Oh, that's cool.
He's crawling around on the floor, and Mrs. Buckman is crawling around on the floor as well, trying to catch him. So I thought I would grab him.
What is that?
And,
A husky?
Shiba Inu.
A what?
Shiba Inu.
Is he looking at himself?
Is that like a?
Japanese dog. Yes. Stealth probably knows what that is.
Oh my God! Look at it.
So he's the. I took him. I had him to in AC with me.
See, my dogs don't like people at all, so it's pretty cool.
He loves people. Other dogs, not so much.
Yeah, they don't like anything. Dogs, anything.
Really.
No, they're big. The one is the boy dog is huge.
You know what they say, Bob. Like owner, like dog.
I'm not talking about his dick, motherfucker.
Well, I'm sure that's hanging too, but they're not liking people. Come on, Bob.
They ripped the fucking blind down today because somebody forgot they dropped off the package she had coming, right? And then he's knocking on the door. They're going fucking nuts, right? Because he's right there at the window. And I opened the door a little bit. They want him dead now, and they're ripping the fucking thing, and I'm like, fuck, you know. And he's like, it didn't scan. I'm like, really? It didn't fucking scan. Now I go, which one? She got like 6 boxes on the fucking table. I don't know which one it is. And now I got to get a new fucking goddamn whatever the fuck it's called. Curtain. Great story, Bob.
Phew. Right up.
Don't give me no move.
Now tell us about your cancer.
You snorting motherfucker.
I am such a miserable prick. I can't. Sam Bibley, who takes a shit in the champagne room? Thank you, Sam.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Hey, so are you gonna be able to get Miss Judy back on?
Yeah. What's this week? I don't think this week. Maybe the week after. We'll get Vince and her on again.
She's the best. I have not watched the Lucy Tightbox stream with
Oh.
her, but I have to see that because I heard she reviewed John's lawsuit.
Oh, really? She got all the info? Okay.
Dude, and it's pathetic. The poor guy, like he's such the tough guy on screen and stuff. But in that lawsuit, it is just he really is hurt. And he goes into all of it. It's amazing. Like,
But,
it's unbelievable.
What's really happening? Like I don't know what the fuck's going on, really. You know. I don't know how far things go or whatever, but it started with just busting balls. That's how it started.
Yeah, my whole thing with Ava was that we can't. I'm not going to act like John didn't have a part in this going as much where it went. Even if you think the other guys are harassing him, even if you think Carl or Shuley are bad guys,
But it's whoever you listen to, you're on their side no matter what. That's just the way it is in all this shit.
yeah, and I don't. But I'm saying I'm stepping out of sides. What I am saying though is that you were there, right? In the beginning, everybody wanted to make money off this. And they wanted John to make money off it too. And he was incapable of doing that.
Well, yeah, like even doing at the end of the year, doing one big show with everybody. Because like you see these people, they hang out. All of a sudden, nothing's gonna happen. Like Karmic should go to fucking, Hackamania because he thinks. I heard him today. He's like, people are gonna bust his ball. Nobody's gonna. But you're gonna have fun. You're really gonna have a fun time.
Yeah.
Nobody's addict, really. You know,
Yeah,
when you're together, nobody's doing anything.
I don't believe him, to be honest with you, like Karmic. I think he'd go to Hackamania, or will go to Hackamania. I just think this is all part of his act. Because nobody's going to hit him in the head. Nobody's going to. If he went to Hackamania, they'd
have a
be
great
surrounding him all the time. He wouldn't have to pay for a drink or anything, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
And when you're not getting thrown out of events, you've been to them. Everybody's having a good time and fun.
I was having the time of my life until Kevin came up with his super chatters.
That
But
is.
we're always going to be different than everybody else in here. You know what I mean? Because I think we're both mental. But I think most people, they're just not going to go there. They're not.
No, and even last year, right? When I was on tonight, and whoever said, I think it might have been Lemmy, was like, "Oh well, things have happened at these past events," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"What happened? I've been at most of them. Nothing happened."
It's a
Right?
love fest.
Yeah,
It really is. It's a great time. If you want to have a good time, if you watch these shows, you go to a show, you're going to have a great time. There's no doubt about it.
and you get to meet these people behind the keyboard and stuff. So that is such a plus, right? Because you're putting a face and a personality to the chat or the show. It's big. Like this guy here, Mr. Panhandler. Fuck, I can't type. I would never have like known that he was who he was or what he was if I hadn't met him
I
in
just
AC.
I just knew his shoulder. That's all I ever knew. Truthfully.
Yeah, and good guy, like a good guy, fun guy, and meeting him in AC is what led me to ask him on. And look, his career he's become a guy.
Yeah, and he never liked me, and I think we kind of got something special going now. You
Oh, I
know,
think
and you brought it together, I think.
I think you do. I am a matchmaker. Terry Nee for $2. Did you buy two cemetery plots yet?
Easy, motherfucker. Nobody wants to think about this shit. Okay, Terry, calm the fuck down.
Right, and we have to date first. It's a little new.
I'm just gonna get cremated. I don't want a funeral. You know what I mean? If I do die, I'm just saying that's what I'm gonna outlive everybody. I think.
Oh, I plan on dying. That's for sure.
Right.
The one thing I know for sure is that's gonna happen.
Well,
And it would be great if I did it on stream.
Well, you did. You did it on Ugli's stream today when Abra fucking gave you a beating. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah,
Come on.
fucking smacked me around. Look at me. I'm hurt. Show you the black and blue marks. And honestly, I'm gonna go to bed tonight on a pile of diapers, and weep. That was fun. I actually have to say I had a lot of fun doing that show. I don't know what other people think, but I had fun doing it.
Which one? Today?
Hughesy's show today.
Yeah. At least he didn't go into. Sure. I have a question for you with that stupid fucking drunken Irish fucking voice. My God, that's what a retarded person in Ireland sounds like. I've never heard anyone sound that stupid.
I just think you're jealous, Bob. I think
I love
that's the accent you want.
Yeah. Oh,
That's the
what would you do if shut the fuck up? What would I do? What would you fucking do?
That was cool. Mr. Panhandler for
Mhm.
$5. I busted Bob's chops on
Yeah.
MLC, but Bob was a net positive for MLC. He was a decent booker in that the guests were more comfortable to do the show with Bob.
Well, I mean, it was fun when we were just doing like whatever Kevin would fucking scream about that day. You know what I mean? In his life, it was fucking. It was fun that way because you never knew what it was going to be. You never knew, so you just went with it and whatever because he's leading it. It was an amazing time back then.
And you were having fun.
Yeah.
That was the and he when he started going nuts about everybody else, Shuley and show me the money, and that's when I bailed out. Show me the money. I want to see your 1099s. Look, and I have to say, one of my favorites with him was showing Melton his checking statements when they were in Atlantic City.
Okay. Yeah.
He pulls out his phone and he's like, look at this. And he's showing Melton the money. Like, I'm making money. And he's so sensitive about it. And that's the funny point. And he does have his minions.
Proud about it. You know what I mean? You don't know. Maybe he's proud about it, and then if somebody else is saying that I make close to that, he just goes nuts.
Yeah. But it's like you said earlier about people trolling you. Like, you can't take it personally, right?
No, you can't, you really can't.
And it's also, too, it's like with him, that's one of the things is I don't know how much he's playing and how much is real, but he certainly does seem to let people get to him.
No,
Right?
I don't think so. I mean, it's more. I don't know. It's an emotion that comes right out right there. And if you're going with it, you see the people going nuts with it. You go a little further. It's just fucking. Why pull back?
Look, Kevin has called me a loser so many times,
Well, at least he met you, so he could.
and that's what I was saying is he's accurate,
Yeah.
right? So why would I get upset at that? But yeah,
But it doesn't matter anyway. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, if somebody told me I didn't graduate, but if somebody said okay, I did graduate, and somebody said I didn't graduate, I wouldn't go nuts to say, "Oh, you motherfucker! I graduated. I got this car. I got this." You don't have to explain this shit to people. You look stupid when you do stuff like that because that's their job. It's almost like that's their job. And it's perfect. And what happens? That's when the clippers get the clips. So it moves everything around and it keeps everybody making money.
so, and my view on that is when it's organic, like when it happens naturally, when somebody spurgs out, those are the best clips.
Hmm.
And the clippers are so smart. They figured out when people do it just to get clipped, those clips don't go anywhere. You know when people make it up?
I don't know, but I don't know who's making it up or whatever, but I'm saying, yeah, when it's fucking real and it's a madhouse, we were coming home from a gig, me and my friend, and we listened to Kevin. He started screaming at Matt. You know what I mean? How much
Yeah.
money do you want? It was fucking. We're in the car, and he's like fucking losing his fucking mind, like on a car stereo, hearing him scream at him. I take your fucking money, like just screaming like a fucking lunatic. I'm like, hey, I kind of missed this.
The only yeah, the only thing that he does, well, I should say the only thing, but the one thing that he does that drives me absolutely bananas is when he's sweeping for Chad, and it's like the other night with
But,
the people who had their credit cards stolen. Well, they left their lockers open. They should. It doesn't matter. It's the bank is going to take care of it.
hey, he was just teaching them a lesson to lock up. That's it. That's the whole thing. If you can learn a lesson to lock up next time, this won't happen again. See, you could swing this shit any way you want as long as you're smooth, motherfucker.
Yeah, I
They
get
will
it.
swing anything for their uh to 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 pump them up more. They will swing it in any direction. If people buy it, that's good. So it doesn't matter. You see that happening all the fucking everywhere.
It's interesting to me because people try to imitate that and they can't, right? Like Kevin really believes it, you know, or you believe he believes it when he just says crazy shit like that. But when like Chad tries to pull it off, it's like you're lying, Chad. You know,
Now, what are signs that you see from people that you know, like, because some people do have signs that you can tell if they're lying. Because I think you're really funny.
yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
You
I
see,
know.
you
I
never,
know what you mean, Bob.
yeah, it's like, okay, John's the expert on doing this. Shitware is a piece of shit because he does it like he did this and you did that. Am I right? So basically, you're telling, you're basically saying, I want you to agree with me. Chino does that too, actually. When come think of it, uh, and it's like you're leading, like in a courtroom, they would say, no, you can't do that anymore. Do not do that again, because you're leading somebody with what you want them to say.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm not a
Gino,
lawyer either yet, but the thing is, when I do become one,
yeah.
Anthony Cumia is paying for it if I do it. It's like insane. Do you understand? Do you listen to what is going on? This is like every day this shit is going on. Do you think like it was fun to me at any time after a certain while? You know what I mean? This is insanity.
That's why I don't really, that's why I don't watch him because it's so like, it's just stupid at this point. And I don't believe that he believes what he's saying. And then if he does believe it, then he's insane. And then I'm picking on an insane man. But just, I don't, Bob, I get blown away. Like, I could not imagine my kid changing their name like the thing that's going
That
on.
may not be happening. You see, that's the whole thing. There was rumors that a comedian died yesterday. Then the guy's like, "I'm alive." You understand? Like shit. Like you can't just, you know. I
Right.
don't believe. It's fucked up.
Look, my initial reaction to all these things is I don't believe it. Somebody's trolling it. But then when I saw his reaction and I saw his response, I'm like, oh shit, this feels true. And then it turns out that it is.
Oh, it
But
is.
yeah,
Say that you don't know the many reasons why. Maybe because who knows how bad. Like with the kid, you don't know what he's going through. I don't know. But if people go further, yeah, you got to do for yourself.
I'm just going to assume Occam's razor and assume that the most likely answer is the correct one. You know, look, the kid the kid didn't want him to go to the high school graduation, and he went to that. And it's like you don't want your
I
dad there.
mean,
Like,
the whole thing is this worth it then? Is it worth it to do it? He said he doesn't need to do it. Why would you do it then if you don't need to do it? You
right, I
know?
think
You,
right.
you, you every day is like it's going to be from that what they said to what you said with what they said, and it's going to keep going like that unless you just move on and whatever. Even just do another show. Just do something that's not talking about them. It's like do something different if you don't like what's happening.
Well, one of my points of minutia today was that if it's true, as SJ says, that he's rich and he's got all this money and, he can do whatever he wants, blah, blah, blah. Why are you going on stream every day to get insulted for $2 a pop?
It doesn't
Right.
make sense. It doesn't.
And we can see the numbers, right? So let's say it's 80,000 a year.
Mhm.
And that's high. But let's just say it's 80,000. Would it be worth it? And I don't know about you, but I'm going to guess that your son, if your son was watching you do something similar to that, they'd be embarrassed.
Yeah, I mean, I would. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, he gets. It's too much. It's too much. It's better to not do this. It really is for him. It really is. It's like you're not going to win. No matter what, you're not going to win. I don't care what facts, what proof you have on anything. You're not going to win because
Right.
you can't spin it. You can't. Okay, you can't humor it like the other shows do.
And if
And
you
that's a big
don't, then
part.
my thing is like, if you don't need the money, right, then it makes no sense. But look, if the guy needed the money, and that's the reason why he's doing it, and that's what we were told by him, I think
But
I
then
would
you
be much more
understand it.
sympathetic.
But you would understand it then. It doesn't make any sense when you hear shit like that. Why would you do? You know what I mean? It's like if you went outside and people just hit you with bats every day. Would you go outside or would you try to sneak out the back door or something like? It doesn't make any sense. Why would you continue to do that if you don't need to?
Another $1.28 stealth chaos. Thanks, Bob. Dabbleverse royalty, not just Dabbleverse.
I've hung up my insults.
I put my insults away. All right, so let's get serious for a minute. How did you hook up with Perry?
I just like the show, and I don't know. Like I really don't exactly remember, but I remember I loved the show, and then I was just on it or something like that one time, and it just clicked. We just we work well together, and to me that's fun. It's like, it's like an orchestra. You have to figure it out more as you're going because you don't know what you're going to get from him, but certain things that'll get him going. But I enjoy the show. I love the show, even when I'm not on. I'm loving the show. I'm watching for 4 or 5 hours.
It's sometimes you just click. But I have to tell you, that was, of all the things that happened in Pottstown,
Mhm.
that was the number of fans and the number of people that wanted to see him. That was the thing that blew me away the most because I only knew him from Windy City Heat. You
Mhm.
know, I didn't know him from any. I was blown away. I was like, because I'm sitting. I don't know how many people were there,
Uh,
but
there was like probably about 350 seats sold, or 50 or 70. And then when the sound didn't work, like we lost probably about 70 of them because it was too long. That should have been the show right there. Do the comedy first now.
But what I think is interesting, and it doesn't really get talked about, is I'm going to say that was really 75% Perry's audience, I thought, and 25% you guys.
Yeah, but they were both like, they were both, but because Perry was coming on there, and like we were, I was going over there, so it was like they knew who we were, so it was great. It was fun. I had a great time.
No, it was a great time. I just was, I'm sort of a guy that looks at things, but I remember after the show, right, when they're doing the meet and greet,
Hmm.
hey, you guys were kind of standing around, a few people were coming up to you.
Hmm.
Perry was being mobbed
Oh yeah,
at the stage.
and he
And
should be.
he should be. That was what I was like, holy shit, I had no idea. And that's when I started like looking at some of his stuff.
Hmm.
NJ Ranger 201 for $1.99. Thank you. This is in reference to our boy SJ. Another way we could say it. He needed the money.
Yeah, because why would you punish yourself like this? And like I said, I don't know how far it goes past just the whatever, but I can guarantee it's not the shows doing it. You know what I mean? They're not going outside and doing stuff and sending his fucking mother stuff. You know what I mean? There's no way because I was there and that was never something that would ever be done. You know?
Yeah, it's interesting because back in the, I guess from what I've heard, like Red Bar and Jesse PS have
Mhm.
these have their people that go out and do things. And they sort of direct them to do that. I don't feel like anybody was directed to do anything in the Dabbleverse. So if they did it on their own. But look, the one thing we'll never know the answer to is how much Vince plays in all of
Oh,
this.
Vince is everything, but I can't say that. Vince is behind the scenes. Like, oh my god, he he orchestrates this like you wouldn't believe, especially with John. Like it's great. He should have Vince on every day, because it's a show.
Yeah, I was laughing because when I asked Vince about the lawsuit, and Vince go, "Oh, I haven't read it."
Hmm.
Yeah, right. You wrote it, pal. But oh man, unbelievable. I do feel bad for the guy, but at the same time, I grew up with somebody that Stuttering John reminds me of, and it's that egocentric me, and everybody else is wrong, you know. And so, look, I hope someday he reconciles with his kids and stuff. But man,
You know who
it's
came up with something like that got to me? Uh, I was talking to Colin Quinn, right? And I asked.
name dropper.
No, no, it means a lot because I respect him a lot, and I asked him a question. It was something about John because he was in. I think he had a picture of John at the, you know, what is that place in the city? Whatever that place is, I forget the name of it right now. And and he goes, yeah, he was there. He was cool. And then he said to me, he goes, you remember when we were all friends? And I was like, wow, that really, like, it really hit me. You know what I mean? It's like now we're fighting on. Imagine watching people that you used to see on the Stern Show fighting on the internet now. How fucked up is that? Like the entertainment value of that to see people doing this is ridiculous.
Absolutely. I did at Thanksgiving, not this year, but the year before. I was at one of these, like, I don't know, 50 people Thanksgivings, and it's just a bunch of Catholic families with lots of kids. And so I asked all the kids who in the 20-year-old range if they knew Stuttering John, and not a single person knew who it was.
Yeah.
I was like, my life is pathetic. That was the only thing I could walk. That was my takeaway from that. But yeah, it's also like how the mighty have fallen, right?
But
With him.
it's not even about falling. It's like how long you gonna do something for? You know what I mean? Like before you go, I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna enjoy life a little more.
I'm gonna
Like
try something different. Yeah. Look, all I can tell you is I know if I owned a boat and lived in Florida, um, I wouldn't be streaming every day for
yeah, I'd be
nonsense.
dropping off dead hookers all over the fucking ocean.
No, it's fish blood, officer.
Yeah, it's a blue.
Caught a big one today.
Yeah,
Just, hey, sweetie, you want to help me fix my boat? I, yeah, it's such a unique circumstance though. Like, I wonder if there are any other things like this that go on. Like, has just has an industry been built around one guy who doesn't quite seem to get it? Like, this could have been Perry Caravello, right? But at least Perry had people around him, and he had enough sense to listen to him that he's done okay for himself, right?
yeah, he's doing good.
And he's not going to want for money
No,
or desperation or any of those things. And this could have been the same. And I go back to that Cardiff and Vinnie Paulino doing the event at the Carlson where they were going to have him do that one night,
hmm,
and they were really trying to reintroduce him and turn it around, and he couldn't do it.
yeah. Even if he did like one show at the end of the year, even if he got 5 or 7 thousand, you know what I mean? It would still be worth it. It would still be worth it to put that onto the show.
Right. And also too, that's what I was like with Chad, right? When you're talking about Hackamania, and Chad didn't want to go to Hackamania because Melton wasn't going to pay for the extra night hotel room, right? And it's like Chad is throwing this opportunity away to save $86.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'm like,
they're cheap, right? They're cheap in Vegas.
yeah, but I'm also, but it doesn't even, if it was 200, it doesn't
But
even
they would
matter.
have gave him more, whatever. It would have worked out. It would.
Right, but he has the chance. But this is his chance to meet all these people. Like this is why I think guys like Carl and Melton, particularly, are so popular, and is because they get out there and they interact with their fans.
Yeah, I wanted to do 3 a year. I wanted to do. I thought 3 a year would be good in different areas. You build up like wrestling, like to WrestleMania. To whatever. But you have a summer show. You have one in maybe February. Somewhere. You space it out all around the country and stuff like that. Maybe even Canada.
Nobody wants to go to Canada, Bob.
Canada's good.
I'm just
Fun.
kidding.
Good people there.
Jacob Ryan asked for 7,000 for $1.99. Bob, any advice for current day Bret Hartley?
It was kind of weird. I seen those pictures and that, and like, fuck, I was like, geez, man, I'm so glad I didn't let him blow me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. He was always peculiar. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I have no idea.
I honestly, I wasn't a big Stern listener post K Rock, so I don't really know who most of these guys are. And that was my introduction to here. Was like I knew who Stuttering John was, but I didn't know really what he'd done. He was just to me the guy who did stupid interviews. You know, it wasn't. It wasn't until later that I discovered like, holy shit, did this guy piss away his life?
Yeah. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, you would hope people are happy, but it doesn't look that way.
Pick it up, Buck. Sarah is beating you in live views right now. Nice
God damn it.
podcast, too. Yeah. Tell you what, guess we're beating you because you're chatting over here, so I'll take it.
He does a good show too. I quit his show, New Jersey Rangers.
If you think Ava and I don't get along, bing, bang, boom. Yeah, there's a lot of smoke and fire and shit being lobbed at each other with Dan and I. Yeah, so one of my God, I think it was the show that you were on with me with Husey, right? So I guess Dan had been on 4 or 5 days earlier and did this like diatribe, how much of a smug prick I was, and all sorts of things, and he was never going to be on a stream with me again. And if I was on a panel that he was on, he was going to get off because he wouldn't allow himself to. And here we are 4 days later, and he's all sitting there smiling when I come on, and I'm like, "The fuck, man! Like,
Ain't
if
happen.
you, I know, but if you're gonna shit on me, at least 2, 3 weeks, maybe,
But
before
maybe
you turn."
he was just busting your balls. Then you see, that's what it is. People don't. There's busting balls, and then when it goes too far,
Right.
I enjoy busting balls, but when it goes too far, it's like it's crazy. It's like you're off what you wanted it to be.
Jacob Bryan asked $7,000. Bob, seriously, will ever do another show with Schmuel?
I'll never work with a Jew again. No. Look, we haven't talked, and you know what I mean. I'm not. I'm not ready to reach out. Look, if he reached out to me, I'd be cool, but I'm not. Especially when they're like, "We thought you were on drugs." Yeah, so you don't hit me up. You know what I mean? That's what friends do. So fuck it, man. I'm good. Life is good. I got things. That was the best thing that happened to me. You'll see soon enough. I can promise you that.
Yeah, look, and this is part of somebody said that the Dabbleverse is a team sport. And to me, it's not. It's like I talk to Shuli occasionally. Well, we DM together, I guess. I'm just using that word talk. And I might like this guy and you might not like them or that guy or whatever. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody, I did get somebody say, oh, if you have this person on your show, I'm never coming on again. And I'm like, well, then I guess that's the way it is, you know?
Well,
Like,
I came up with a great idea today. Now, for 2 weeks, you pick out all the shows, how many people are on it, right? You put everybody's name in a hat. You pick it out, like whoever's like the Shuli now, he has to pick two other people that are going to be live with him. But it's whoever it is, and they have to do They have to do shows for 2 weeks with those people that they pick out. So it could be a whole different team. Could be the same. It would be amazing to see what could happen.
it'd be monster because you just know the odds are you'd get people who can't stand each other.
Well, that would be
Having,
great. You see what I'm talking about? That's what would be amazing. And you do it for 2 weeks.
we'd have to throw Stuttering John in that hat.
Yeah, you
The,
have everybody.
the problem is that a guy like John probably wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? But I, but who's going to get Kevin Brennan?
Whoever, like, he'd have to pick his team. You know what I mean? He'd have to pick two people. Whoever comes out of the hat.
I just you just throw all the names in a hat and just you have to pull out two people. You could have the same. You could have somebody moderate them, but just get two people, right? So you'd have like a Shuley and a Brennan have to do a show together, and it would be great.
It would never happen, but
I know, good, but good idea. Some of the, it's funny because it's like you. There are people that you know that don't like each other, and they will stream together or be on a panel together, and it amazes me how civil they can be for like an hour and a half,
yeah,
and then
yeah. But it's like when I'm on a show talking about like a lot of this stuff. Like if I go on a show and it's all just this and like I don't even. I don't. It's not why I want to go on. You know what I mean? I don't really want to go on the show and be more involved in it. Like today, we're talking about with you and Ava. I thought that's a great show. When I look at the clips, I'm like I'm enjoying it. I don't want to be part of it anymore. Really.
those are my. That was a fun. I really enjoyed doing that and not being in charge, right? Like making sure that the technology and stuff doesn't fall apart. I enjoyed it. I I like that stuff, and I like those kind of shows where we're talking about something, and it may be Dabbleverse related, but it's also not like, did you see what John did last night? Or he's so stupid, right? We're talking about how we feel about what's going on.
Yeah, to talk about it. It's not like just going, whatever. But I like just talking. Like, if more shows were like this, it's better. But because
Well,
how many times you gonna like? I watch the clips in the morning. I do. I'll watch the clips. I'll fucking throw them on. Come in here, enjoy a cigarette, or go outside, listen to it, and it's like it gets to the point, and it's like okay, I'm caught up.
it really feels like that. Like it really does feel like you could just watch the clips and not have to watch the show. Um, and sometimes the clips make you want to watch the show, but they certainly bring attention to the people who are being clipped.
Oh yeah, because it's all the meat, and that's what you're gonna watch. 2.5 hours, some more.
Right.
You can put it on in the background and shit, like I do that, like at night. You got Mersh on, you got Pat Dixon on. I'll listen.
Right. I do the same. I do absolutely the same. But I look, for the most part, Bob, this is fun for me, right? I mean, every now and then it'll get heated, but nothing serious, you know?
No,
Nobody's suing me and I'm not suing them. So that's a good start.
it's early. You just got here. Don't worry.
Well, I
Somebody.
do piss people off. That's what blows me away. Like, you have trolls. There's Dr. Chow, trolls everybody, trolls. And then there are other guys that like, it's really fucking personal with them. And I laugh because I'm like,
You got that punchable head. You really.
why would you get so upset with me? You know?
I don't know. You see, I'll never understand that.
So and it's all but you have it like with all of the comedians like I pick Otto and George just because they're dead and it's easy. But like you could say, oh, I like Otto. I hate him, and you're like, what do you like? Why do you care?
Because people have an opinion. That's
Yeah.
why. That's the whole thing. That's what keeps everything. If it wasn't for the chatters and the soup, you know what I mean? Super tip, whatever the fuck, it just keeps it going. You know what I mean? They have their opinion and they're gonna say it. It's a perfect setup for someone to say it.
Yeah, I look, I don't know that I can that this analogy works, but what I try to do here is I figure like the other shows are the play by play, and I'm doing like an after show, like more of a I don't know. Remember those Sunday night giant shows on Channel 5 or whatever?
But the
You know,
sports show, like
yeah, the sports show where they kind of review stuff and talk about it, and you know, try not to get too in the weeds with stuff. Although I do have a tendency to get in the weeds, but it's okay. I'm good. It's fun, and you know, I got to tell you, for all the shit people give the Dabbleverse, I have to say that I've had way more people offering me help to get going than anything else, and so that's
when you
very
go
good.
out and do shows and you meet people, it's a good time. It's a fun time. There's no doubt about it. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we enjoy it. Look, Rochester was a lot, not for you maybe, but it was a
No,
lot
it
of
was.
fun.
It was. Yeah, of course. So once you're doing something, it's fine. But yeah, people are great. It's a fun
Yeah,
time. I'll
I,
call
I,
with fat pigs afterwards when I get mad. But
I
fucking,
had, I did have to laugh at Vince when we were on your show, and he's like, "Bob, at what point did you know that they would be threatening the president?" He's just like, Vince, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, the porn clip that they put in the
oh,
when
oh
Vince,
yeah,
right, Vince was trying
yeah,
to give you shit about that porn
yeah. I
clip.
thought it was just like going to. I thought it was just going to be like tits or something. I didn't know it was going to be with the president. I didn't know that was coming. But it's
Well,
like,
they replayed the clip. It was the clip that Quad had used on Stuttering John.
yeah, I was on. I didn't see what it was. You know what I mean? I didn't know till whenever because I was on stage
Right.
and
But we all know that was I guess my point is we all know that you had nothing to do with it, right? Like you probably knew about it, but you're not involved in the actual processing of the stream and whatnot. But Vince, I just love the way Vince was trying to pin it on you, you know, like you're responsible for this, Bob,
Go outside.
and he's so very funny with some stuff because he'll do that like he'll try to pin something on you, but when you do the reverse to him, he's always got it. Well, I wasn't aware that happened, and possibly started, and you're like, Vince, come on, Vince,
Put up
But
Garrett's back or whatever. I can't see it. Hack. Bob is
Bob,
more humiliating than eating blue cheese. There's nothing humiliating about that. They were fucking like 99.9% fucking hot. You know.
I very much was disappointed in Pottstown by one thing, and that was them having a bottle of ranch for you and not blue cheese.
No. Well, yeah, it was degrading. You know.
And it was like store brand. They couldn't even get Hidden Valley.
It just said blue cheese on it.
Yeah, it's just like
Brand or anything.
Generic ranch from Dollar General.
Yeah, I
So,
don't roll like that, motherfucking. I got to get going, brother.
that's cool. I'm glad. Thank
seeing
you, Bob, for coming on, man. It's great as
and
always.
Happy New Year's to everybody. Enjoy, and hopefully Schmuel will make it to next year.
Hopefully, I hope I will. I got about another 27 hours. So
You got it, brother. You
I
can
hope
do
I'll
it.
do it. Take care, man. Thank you so
Care,
much.
guys. Have a good
All right,
one.
the great Bob Levy. We'll see you soon,
See you,
Bob.
man. You got it, buddy.
Bye. All right. It's just Schmuel. And wow. Did Tuki's channel really get taken down? I mean, I guess I could look, but Jesus Christ. Everybody is getting what is it, Bedabbler, right? I'm old, I have to look at the keyboard. Let's see. Did that happen, or is somebody just yanking our chain? And the only reason why I think that you're not lying to me is because, well, there's no live show up. So, interesting. Man, I hope that didn't happen. You know, I think that we would survive fine without Stuttering John, but I don't know about Bedabbler. You know, who put that in there? Stealth. I'm telling you right now, one more tower and we're timing you out. I don't give a shit what it is. I'm gonna take you out. It's just fucking annoying. Thank you, T.O. Hank. Great fucking idea. I'm sending it to he and Cardiff. Da 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 da. All right, let's we'll give it a few minutes and we'll see what happens. Stevie, if you're in here, why don't you pop on? Da, 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 da. There we go. I know John does that. Is that like an old man thing, singing during this stuff? So let's look at the chat. Wow. This video has been removed for violating YouTube's policy on spam, deceptive practices, and scams. The fuck could he have been doing? Interesting. I did send Rocco the link, and I also sent it to Cardiff. I doubt either one of them will do that. 200 yen from Stealth Chaos. Siggy Jones warned me. My bad. Thank you. It's really the only thing we try to avoid here, and mostly because it fucks with the chat. And we want to keep the chat involved. So if you're putting in these towers, it ruins it for everybody else. It ruins it. And but thank you, Stealth. Appreciate it. All right. Wow, that's big news, right? And I'm live on air. It's like being live when the Challenger was blew up. Old reference for you people. I'd even say the towers were bombed, but then that's probably an old reference for most of you people anyway. And so Nodax 701, they did have the clip just zoomed in on Abba's boobs the whole time. I don't know. I think that would be a good thing. And let's say Bostad. Cigarette Jones, I don't know. Some of our chatters love towers. I don't. And that's kind of the thing. And it's not because saying what they're saying is wrong. It's just that what happens is it fucks up the chat, and I feel like I'm missing chats. So there we go. I struck Tukey for not getting even under the table like a real puppeteer. Sam Bibley. He violated a copyright rule, and it was my job to make sure that it was enforced. Where is the backup stream, Cardiff? I'm hoping Premium it's here, but I doubt that that's going to happen. And let's just say, stop censoring the chat. I haven't censored the chat. 200 yen from Stealth Chaos. Siggy J is the best mod. no disagreement for me. I say it all the time. And look, the reality is that guys like Cigarette Jones, Dave Sarah, shit like that, those or that is the reason why we're here. We wouldn't be here if we weren't. And so, in any event. And no, I am not. Buckman is the alt MLC. Thank you for trying to build me up, but that's not going to happen. And I'm not. Don't compare myself to him and or to anybody really. I'm just a loser with a webcam. Is basically what we're doing here. All right, so I think I pretty much done. I've already done. AJ, 92. Dave always brings it. 100%. 100%. Dave is fucking great. And we're supposed to be doing some New Year's stream tomorrow night. We both said yes, we do it, but neither one of us put it together. And NJ Ranger 201, bro, that's 100, the mirror of my timeline MLC. Well, that awesome, NJ Ranger. Could I make it a mirror 100% of his super chats, maybe? Just a little bit. So I wouldn't want to seem like a grifter. What do you think? Brennan is a loser with a webcam? No, I'm a loser with a webcam. I think Brennan is a talented comedian. Don't like what he does, but I think he's a talented comedian. Be nice. Send Keanu C. Thompson the link. Cigarette Jones is welcome to send her the link. I am blocked, and so there's no way that I could do that. NJ, thank you. We'll work on it, Schmuel. Thank you. Look, man. There's always a little confusion in my head. I love the super chats, and they're great, and I enjoy them. Blah, blah. But then I have the dilemma of I don't want to be only reading super chats and not the free chat because the chat, call it the free chat, the chat, because that's where a lot of this really funny, great stuff comes from. So there we go. Be nice. I'm blocked by Sig J. I'm not, and he has the link, so he can send it to Keanu if Keanu's not. But look, every single one of you guys that super chat me, every single person that takes a membership blows me away. And I know you think I'm a smug prick, and I know you think I am so fucking humbled by it, you can't believe it. And I think Cookie is tired of me saying, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. So there we go. All right, let's, Chris, I think that was to somebody else. And I missed it, but I saw it in here. Chow said something about me being lazy, and that's why I am totally not lazy, but I have a real job and a real wife and all that stuff. And so, and I'm not independently wealthy, so I kind of need to work. So it gets a little, it's a little tough, especially with my limited mental abilities and capacities. My one eye is really getting fucking wonky here tonight. I do what I can, but it's not about preparation. It's just that I'm incapable of the clips and that stuff. So there we go. And let's see here. Big W13. The funny thing was Dan sent it and Bob thought it was NJ Ranger cause of the new logo. Yeah. I'm just going to say if anyone takes a look at the NPR logo, that's what I keep thinking it is. I keep thinking it is. It's okay Bob didn't have his glasses on. Thank you, NJ. Dr. Mega G, you've been on stream all day. It is now 10:43, and I have been on stream since 5:15. So hardly all day. But there you go. All right. Sorry, guys. I've got a dog, so one sec. There we go. Open the door for him. So I was waiting for. I wanted to see if Tukey or Cardiff would take the link, but obviously they haven't. And I think I have, as Dr. Chow said, streamed all day, so I should probably hang this up. And Povo 2026, I'm with you. Let me just, I'll talk about this for a second. Part of what I find distasteful is that we think that we need to shit, or not me, but you, or the people in general, the trolls particularly, that we need to shit on one show where there's limited room or whatever. This pie is unlimited. So it's like, when there's a great show like Clowntown, I'm going to promote it, and I'm going to want people to watch it. So I think we should do it. And this is true, Stevie Lou, but here is the problem with your math, all right? 8-hour workday minus 1 hour for lunch is 7. So 5.5 hours is 78% of the whole day. And how many days in the week are there? And how many days in the week have I been on stream? So there we go, my friend. And, but what am I going to do? I do what I want, and I'm happy where I am. And, the other part, there is another solution, right? But I don't think I'm going to take that. I like streaming. I enjoy this, and part of that, I don't know that people get it or not, but this is fun for me. This is why I was doing, when I was on vacation, after the wife had gone to bed, sitting out by the pool or at the ocean and streaming was fun for me. So, and it might not be fun for other people, but that's what you learn in life, is that's why they make vanilla and chocolate. So you could have one or the other. Not everybody has to like anything. I am busy, right? And this is part of the busyness. But you get here what I give you, Chow, you personally, I give you what I can give you, right? So maybe instead of criticizing, you say, hey, I got some extra time. I could do some clips for you, right? Help. Don't criticize. Help. There we go. So all of that said, I think we're going to wrap this fucker up. Anybody, I can do I'll do another 13 minutes, and maybe we'll wrap this shit up. Steve will have these 10-minute long goodbyes that don't end. The 10-minute ones are okay. It's the 45-minute ones. Those are the ones that are fucked up. But it's my nature. It's like, I'm saying I'm going to wrap it up and end, but what I'm thinking is I need to wrap it up and end. So I'll get there. I'm setting myself on the path to ending. And, but let's not go there. Stevie, you could have been on here, but you chose not to. Thank you, NJ Ranger, Schmuel, number one. One of the great shows that started in 2025, NJ Ranger and Flimsy Greenberg, Wednesday nights, 8:00. Awesome. And give it a watch. And you guys are God. All right. So we have 48 viewers. I don't want to be putting them down there. Wishes or yours? So let's say, all right. I know, right? Doing 10 minutes about the 10-minute wrap up. That's pretty much about my speed, man. And honestly, the reason why I don't like to send people the link this late is because I know how fucking talky I am, and then I never get off. I'm like, oh, I'll get 15 minutes, and then I wind up being here for 2 hours. So no, he said it's It was something else. Big W. Ava has only struck once. I don't know that striking once is okay. I don't think you should strike anything. So, poor timing, Stealth. Stealth, I would love to send you the link. I've sent you the link many times, and you've ignored it. So, there we go. Oh, pornography. Jesus Christ. Let's hope it's not Stuttering John's ass in a movie. Big W, I assume if it was really her, she would say it openly since she hasn't hid the other one. And if somebody strikes you, you know who struck you anyway, right? So you would have to, if she did, it would have to be her name. Am I correct? Unless you could get like a straw man maybe or somebody like that in there to do it. Yeah. And these are great ideas for sending the link to, and I'm up for all of them. But let's try doing them at the beginning of the show, people, not at the end. And I'm trying to get out of here by 11. That was the goal. All right. So let's do this. So tomorrow night, Dave, Sarah, and I will be up at some point with the New Year's Eve show. I will be back. I don't think we'll have a show Thursday, but I don't really know. I would like to think we might, but let's see what happens. And we will go from there. And then, next week we're back to our regular schedule. And hopefully spring will come soon and we can start going back to the backyard. And Chow's asking about JMO. JMO's on BYB. So I think he's getting fine. Doing fine. But I don't really know about that. Let's just say, good question, Sam Bibley. Stealth Chaos, would you co-host a show with JMO Haas? I wonder what Stealth would say to that. It's called Cut of the Molarchy. Chow, you pulled one out at the end, and there we go. Stealth, unfortunately, tried to come back, but we'll call this a fail. At Sam Bibley, I cannot co-host my own funeral. JMO is exclusive to BYB, Premium is asking. I don't know the answer, Premium, but somebody else does. But if you're doing BYB 3 times a week, it's going to take up an inordinate amount of time. Rudy Baga, Stealth and Granny is the show. That would be interesting, I would say. But I don't know that I don't know that Stealth would be able to last on a stream with Granny. I could picture Granny being very tiresome very quickly. Unless you like hearing the same shit all over there. At Brack, Chow created JMO. I've heard that. But I will say that it doesn't matter who creates it. It's who runs with it, right? Like, didn't somebody else create the phone at the same time Alexander Graham Bell did? But he got it going, so he gets the credit. And yes, and this one I did like Sam Bibley, Stealth Chaos. Did you see my show yesterday? Idea yesterday. You and me on a satellite, forced to stream together. a la Mystery Science Theater 3000. I think that would be great. And CJ Liam, and there we go. No, I wasn't. Dr. Mega G. Probably I was, actually. But I wasn't really calling you that, but I really do think that it's kind of what you do with it's what you do with it, right? Not who invented it. I've long been of the belief that ideas are a dime a dozen. It's the getting those ideas to work that really matters. You know, I'm sure somebody had the sell books over the internet idea before Jeff Bezos did, but you know, Bezos was the one that put it together. I don't really think that there was much new. What was the line? There's nothing new under the sun. It's really about putting stuff into action. And when I work with young people, no, when it was either last year or the year before, I was going to work with Joey C on some New Year's resolutions. And I remember a conversation where there were like a shit ton of ideas. And my response to that was, everybody has ideas. It's following through on them. That's the tough part. And so we all want something. We all think of something, but it's the actual doing that matters. And that's your Schmuel talk for this evening. And I'm done. And there we go. Chow, I give you credit because you really do pick up on stuff that other people would let go. So JMO is the Bezos of JMO Inc. Well, he is. Yeah, I mean, he's the guy in charge. So I have to be honest. I say that a lot, which I shouldn't, but I don't follow stuff enough, people enough, so I don't really know like what's going on. I don't know how many followers somebody has or whatever, unless they tell me, or unless it's somebody that I'm with back and forth, or NJ Ranger. I would never lie to you, John. Or when somebody is like, they need help with subscribers, like a number, something like that. So let's go into the master control room. And I am going to, I think our boy Dave Sarah still streaming, and we'll get everybody over there because I am at this point boring the fuck out of you people, and it's just not fair. And I have to eat dinner. I actually have a bowl of pea soup, which is more pea stew, the way my wife makes it, sitting in front of me, which has grown cold. But, all right. Hold on a second, fellas. What the hell did I do? I didn't hit the right button. And I guess if I did the right thing, that would work. And Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on here? I swear to God, it's like every day is my first day with StreamYard. Not Stream, with YouTube. I do the same things over and over again, but every time I go in, it's like I'm doing it for the first time. And if somebody worked for me who was doing that, I would get very pissed off. But what the fuck, man? And ladies, let's not ignore that. What's coming up? So we do have guests who we're scheduling, and some of them are DV people, some of them are not. But for me, some of the people that I really want to have on are Haley from Pretty Antisocial, who will do a stream. Kim Nicholson, 420, will do a stream. I'm looking forward to that. And who else am I looking for? Those are the two off the top of my head, mostly because I spoke to them today. And we'll be doing all the things that we have done. Oh, there we go. Before. And why is my Google. Google is killing me. Google, YouTube, whatever the fucking thing's the same. All right. So I'm spending the last 10 minutes of my 10-minute cancellation thing here trying to redirect you cats over to someone, but it is not permitting me to go. There we go. My redirect button kept showing up for somebody else. All right. Ding, 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 ding. I think that's the one. Unless, let's just see if Dave Sauer is alive. Because he is not showing up on this googly thing. All right. Okay, guys. It has been a fantastic night. And if I don't see yous, I will see you. If I don't see yous, have a happy new year. And but I expect I'll see you before the new year. So that's it. Dave is live, right? But they're not letting me. I wanted to redirect you cats over there, but when I put his name in, nothing shows up in that redirect thing, which is not something that. But I'm going to see if we can do it this way, which I doubt we can. Anyway, guys, it's been a blast. Have a great night. Won't let me redirect to Dave, and sending you over to Mr. Pat Dixon so you can all get mad at me. I love Pat. Go watch Dave, and